It's about to go down. Back, 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 back. Period. 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 Big Brim. Perfect. Long head. Ariel. I'm a villain in my city. Five, one, two, three.
This motherfucker don't miss.
Hit up Ariel.
The soundboard god.
Live from one to three. It's Thursday night. What is up? Hi guys. Here's Brim. Oh, hi Marc.
Zoomer.
It's Thursday night. Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust. It's about to go down. Period. Five, one, two, three.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Brim. Oh, hi, Marc.
Let's fucking go. We back.
Let's go, bro.
Yo, peep the leaderboard shit Mark was talking about, bro. Yo, who's number one? Pat's number one right now. Get on Pat's level. Who's number two? C Baby. Get on C Baby's level. And who's number three? It's Zay. My boy.
Is Zay. Yo.
Get on their levels. That means type in the fucking chat. Get fucking
Active.
active. Thank you. See, we finish each other's sentences, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Get on that fucking top three. I don't know what y'all doing. And what happens, Mark, when you don't you win something?
No, I mean, we could think of something we could give.
Oh, I thought you said they get a free super
No,
chat.
I thought, but it's not that.
All right. All right, Junior.
We can
fucking
maybe think of something.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome. Episode 326. Bro,
dude was ready.
Soundboard God is back.
He wasn't even
son.
on the computer. He just came
Right,
and just
soundboard God. Yo, he's not even in
frame right now. He's doing it, dog.
About to go down.
The GOAT. He's sensational. There's nothing else I can say about it. Sensational. Just impressive, yo. Ariel is back. We missed you last week, bro.
I miss y'all too, man. I wish I could take y'all everywhere I go, bro.
Yeah, just like miniaturize us, put you in your pocket.
Nah, bro. I meant like literally, I could take y'all on the trip with me.
But yeah, you were definitely missed. I did my absolute best, and yo, Brim's face right now. Because
I thought you guys were gonna take a shot.
Nah. We chasing. The guys, it is Thursday night. What time is it right now?
Is that the grunge cut on this?
Is 8:08? What happened? The grunge cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the grunge cut shirt.
Yo, feel me, son? I know my arms ain't as big as Brim's,
grunge now?
but yo, I need a tan, bro. I need to, get this farmer's tan the fuck out of
next
here.
week,
Yeah.
bro.
In
Yes,
August,
sir.
we're getting that tan.
In
For
August,
real.
bro. Yes, sir.
808s and heartbreaks.
Ooh.
That's that's TC24.
Cheers, bro.
TC24.
Yo, guys,
yo.
what y'all sipping on? Cheers on this
Yo.
Thursday, 8:09 p.m.
Can we do one for JB?
I think we should.
Yes, sir. Soundboard God is here. Brim is here on the sticks.
Damn,
Good
what
at-
the fuck happened to my CWV? What are you talking about, Pascal? ¿Qué pasó,
Word.
Pascalito? What were you saying?
Hey.
My bad. I cut you off like an asshole.
Nah, it's all good, bro. I was saying, welcome, Brim with the sticks. Like, it's what you do best. Playing with the stick, you know?
Oh, yeah. Especially mine.
And of course,
Yo,
And of
Zay said
course-
if you're the soundboard god, he's the chat god. But you number 3, bro. Why you not number 1?
oh, he number 3, not number 1. That don't sound like no God to me. What's a God to an unbeliever?
Who don't believe
Anything. Guys, Pete Mark's haircut. Mark is in the building. He's not in the building, but he's in the building.
Sweet that shit looks.
All right.
I wish.
What you mean?
I haven't been up there in a minute.
I know, bro. We miss you out here, bro. But rumor on the street is you here for Superman and Fantastic Four.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Did we hear that correctly?
We'll see. Yo, I'm so excited, guys.
Mark is about to cross state lines, bro.
Welcome, chat. Appreciate y'all, man. We got a great show ahead here for you guys tonight. We're gonna be talking The Last of Us. What happened?
True said forehead looking crazy with that cut.
You couldn't wait to hate.
Yo,
TC Met said Mark drinking moonshine. because he's out of a mason jar.
Facts.
Yo, guys, we do not tolerate bullying here. We do not tolerate bullying here. That is mean. Yo.
No. I was talking about to the bullying. To the bullying.
Zay is too new to be here to be chat god. I don't know, man.
See?
He's on the leaderboard.
But guys, we got Last of Us talk tonight because y'all yapping in the Discord ! Discord. The Last of Us has been the talk for the entirety since it came out till today.
We got to get into. Can I have one request?
One request.
I know you're the boss and everything, but can we talk about Mission Impossible first?
Yeah, we can do. You can do whatever you like. Yeah, stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We could pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. Yo, we killing that shit. We fucking killing that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, yo,
Show
guys,
you the hottest.
Are y'all fucking with like? Y'all fucking with my new vibe type shit, like the sunglasses vibe.
He found his style, guys.
Bro, I'm so punk rock right now, bro. I just want to fucking smash a guitar right now.
You just want to hate your dad.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck you saying, motherfucker?
Goated soundboard clip, by the way.
Yeah, for real.
That's literally only for him.
But yes, as Brim just mentioned, we got Mission Impossible. We got to talk about TC, bro. We got to talk about the cruise. Yo, what's his middle name?
That's Tom Cruise.
What's Tom Cruise's middle name?
Stunt.
Snyder.
Imagine.
Let's see.
Yo, if it's with an H, bro, my guy THC. Nah. What's his middle name?
Way.
He don't even got it.
Hold on.
He's too
cool.
S for Scientology.
He's too cool. He's too cool to have a middle name.
Hold on.
It's not with an H. It's not with an H, bro. Don't gas me. Don't
can't
fucking gas me, bro.
Thomas Scientology Cruise. See, baby said the same shit.
He don't even got a middle name type shit, bro. It's just Tom Cruise.
Thomas Cruise.
Whoa.
Mapother.
Close enough.
So
THC.
Cruise is his
middle name.
Damn. So he dropped the Mapother shit?
Yeah, like that's too much. He would have been TCM. That's like the channel where they show old
Nah,
movies.
we turn a negative to a positive, bro. We
Tom
take that
Cinematic Cruise.
I fuck with that. Yo, Tom Cruise movies, bro. TCM. Boom. Got you. But yes, we are talking about Mission Impossible here tonight. We are talking about The Last of Us. And of course, we are doing... It's the end of the month. It's the end of May. I hope everyone took care of themselves in May, Mental Health Awareness Month. That will continue on in June. Please take care of yourselves. Speak with loved ones. Speak with friends, family. And, it's the start of summer. As someone mentioned in the chat, yes, I have to learn Troy Bolton's Bet on It dance. Bet on it. By the end of the summer. Thank you, Gio, again, for the donation for that.
Masterpiece. It's gonna be one of the favorite things. I'm gonna be a James Gunn about
that might be that might be our peak.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
No, it won't. We're just getting started, y'all. We want to continue to produce more content, funny skits like that, learning a dance routine. I'm excited. We have cameras. We have creativity. We're gonna do it. We have a self-promo chat in the Discord for y'all to self-promote the stuff that y'all create. Absolutely encourage it. We love it. Yeah, bro. Spread that love though. Always lead with love. But yeah, so what was I saying before spreading love?
Bro,
I forgot.
Did we have tea time today?
Not really, because we got a lot on our plate. So
am I.
Okay, so then quick, let me just do the wing of the week real quick, and then we can move on.
Oh, I remember.
Right.
No, do the wing of the week, and then I remember I was gonna say, boom, back to me.
So wing of the week. Everyone saw Harry Potter cast. The main trio got announced.
Yeah, that's gonna be my only tea time of the week.
You hear that?
Right.
Wing of the week. Right, the plane is going.
Perfect segue for you. But I think they look great. A lot of people obviously they saw 3 children, and naturally the internet was like, "Oh, I want to fuck with these kids." So Hermione was. I don't know exactly what her nationality is yet, but basically, I want to say she's black, but I could be wrong. But she's not white, and a lot of people did not like that.
I think she looks brown. She looks more brown.
She looks more brown, right? So the wing of the week is, I guess, the Harry Potter fandom. That's the ones that are targeting her. and like these kids, like, yo, they're fucking children. Like, why? Why are we gonna like say horrific shit in comments? Like, grow up, please grow up. I think they look great. I think the show hasn't really gotten any of the castings wrong, in my opinion, as of right now. And
no, yeah, I like
excited.
the cast.
So, but wing of the week are the fucking wings who, and this is by the way, this is not inspirational.
It's a flock of birds.
That just stop being fucking assholes and
Demonetized.
Yeah, it's a flock of birds.
And see ya.
Fly away, Potter cultists. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, our cinematics, the new number 3. Bye, Zay. You're not on the leaderboard anymore.
He took advantage of the sound. That's what he's doing.
yeah, so we have Dominic McLaughlin will play the role of Harry Potter, Arabella Stanton as Hermione, and Alistair Stout as Ron Weasley. More than 30,000 actors auditioned for the lead roles. That is an insane number. But yeah, the internet is the more I'm on it, the more I'm like, the internet gets weirder by the day. I'm like, this shit is just insanity, the shit that people post. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, Christian just said if you look up the actress's name on Google, the first result that pops up is what her ethnicity is, or what is her ethnicity.
Yeah, and it's like,
why does that matter so much?
But it's crazy. It's crazy.
Doesn't.
Yeah, it's just crazy to think that there was a time before this, right, where it was just like, cool, news would drop, and the only way you really get to talk about it is just in person with like other people. Yeah. And it just it's a lot. It's a lot. So guys, again, just tying it all in and tying it back to what I was gonna say. We are turning into June, but continue to try and get off of it as much as possible, just to like kind of refresh and touch. Literally, Brian said it in Discord today, touch some grass. But yeah, for real, because it's a crazy world out there. But we are here. We're glad you guys are here with us. We're excited to talk about Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, which seems to be the last thing. We have a membership here on YouTube. We do have our call-ins later. It's $5 a month. So for $5 a month, you can join into the call-ins. We also do cool raffles with shirts like this and what Brim is wearing. From Darksport or Civil Regime, they're always dropping some cool pop culture shit, or just regular cool shit like this. Fire! Look at that! Damn! Oh, we gotta talk about our boy Thor a little bit too, cause Chris Hemsworth dropped some like real. Before I get to that, oh,
see you, Thor. He's dying.
He dropped some what?
Like Chris Hemsworth just dropped like an emotional like message on like socials, like, yo, like, thank you so much for like allowing me to like play this character, and like I love this character. And he's like, next up, like Avengers Doomsday.
See you.
So it's just like, damn.
See you.
Oh, y'all thinking he's gonna die?
Of
I
course,
mean,
dude.
a lot of people also said was his name was the first one, like the first chair to come up when they were doing the chair reviews.
Yeah,
remember?
Chris Hemsworth. Yeah.
So yeah, he could be getting a send off potentially, but we don't know. Let's see. But it does feel that way.
We got the teaser in Deadpool 3 when he was holding him. His face was all bloody and stuff.
You're right, dude. That's a great point.
Yeah. He's like, why is Thor crying?
Oh, that's a great point. Yeah, guys.
Nah, Deadpool 3 was mid. Deadpool 3 was mid.
It was raps. Nah, we could still have that conversation at a later time.
I'm not having that conversation. That's insane. That's so crazy.
But yeah, man, it's we'll see what happens with that, but it's definitely looking slow. But again, $5 memberships, raffles, YouTube call-ins, Q&As, IMAX giveaways, which we'll be probably doing next. Yeah, dude, June is stacked. So I think the first one we'll definitely do Superman and Fantastic Four for y'all. And then we'll see about June, because June we got fucking Ballerina, F1, How to Train Your Dragon.
Isn't that like Jurassic World?
Yeah, Jurassic World.
No, that's July.
Oh, that's July.
That's July, along with Fantastic Four and Superman.
Oh, that's right.
Shit. That's sandwiched in between both releases, actually.
Yeah, July is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be Universal.
Super Fantastic Park.
It's gonna be Universal, Warner Brothers, and Disney. Like,
be like, yo, and none of them like backed away. Everyone thought it was like, oh, somebody's moving. Everybody was like,
Nah.
what's up?
My IMAX is at 2. Yours is at 4.
It's like, what's up? I'll make more money than you. Bet money. I'm making more than you.
Yo,
stupid.
Yo, F4 about
Guys, what team are y'all on? It's coming up, guys. We got Team Fantastic Four versus Team Superman at the box office.
In terms of box office, in terms of how much money they made.
Now, which film is gonna be better?
Which is very subjective, obviously.
Me and Mark are Team Soups.
For some
Yes,
reason,
sir.
Yeah.
Ariel and Junior are Team F4.
Yes, sir. And Eunice, who unfortunately is not here today, guys.
He's
yes.
probably Team Superman, right?
The Y in Hollywood is Team Superman. We miss you, Eunice.
Y
please,
in Hollywood.
Please come back to us soon. He slept here in the studio for like a week, guys. And it
Fire.
stinks. I don't smell shit, but my fiance says
Fantastic
shit.
toilet.
But Fantastic Toilet is
That's
crazy.
craziness.
What is Chad saying before we get into Mission Impossible?
Mark, you want to do the honors?
And who's on the leaderboards right now?
So right now we got Pat still number 1. I don't know why it's like hard on my screen. It's like hard stopping at 75 experience for each person, but I don't know why. But Pat's number 1, C Baby 2, and RS Cinemax is 3.
Fire.
So chat, we'll see. Let's see. Chewie said, "Damn, rest in piss to Thor." That's crazy.
Rest in piss is crazy.
Rest in piss, dude.
Danny Rue said, "I haven't caught up with The Last of Us and Mission Impossible. Work sucks." Danny. We're gonna be talking about that. But
Danny
muted. Love you. Pat said, "That boy getting Swiss cheesed." C Baby, I've won 2 straight raffles. Oh man, yeah. C Baby's he's on a streak right now.
Yeah, he had a IMAX ticket and a giveaway.
Your boy going for the 3-peat. Zay said Materialist, Phoenician theme.
Oh, Eunice saw that yesterday.
Yeah, he just saw that. Yeah,
Hype beast.
He said it was okay, right?
He said if you're a Wes Anderson fan, you're gonna fuck with it. If you're not a Wes Anderson
right.
fan, you most likely not gonna fuck with it.
Yeah. Larry said I'm seeing 10 movies in June. Damn.
Yo, that's fire, Larry. Name them right now in order.
Have fun, man.
And drop your location and drop the dates and times. The dates and times.
C Baby said Fantastic Four is making at most 600 million.
Insane.
Our Cinematics, same. Larry got my cinema membership back this summer. It is crazy in terms of movies versus see Team Superman. Never mind Team Smurfs. Yo, that's crazy.
Anybody, Lilo and Stitch is making dinero, bro. That's just so, that was mad seductive, bro.
See, baby, so y'all see this Fantastic Four.
The way you did that spoon
reviews?
was crazy.
Oh, I didn't see those.
What
It's
reviews?
like Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah, for the Fantastic Four, huh?
The early screening reviews.
That's how he does it in that movie.
I thought you saying the spoon was Brad Pitt. I was like, that's mad. That's so specific and very random.
The reaction to the Fantastic Four first step screening was decidedly mixed. Some people told me it was just okay. Very few said it was great.
Bochinche, bro.
Mad bochinche.
T for no reason.
Yeah. Damn. Superman all day. And then Zay said, "I'm a Wes Anderson fan. I'm hyped." C-Baby said, "I love Wes Anderson." Yeah, so you guys might want to go see that.
His birthday is May 1.
It does look very funny.
It's Benicio del Toro, right? Fire.
Yeah.
And
So,
I forgot her name. Forget it.
Damn. Someone look it up, please.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, fire. Dope. Well, thank you. Yeah. Maybe we will check it out. But guys, we hope you got an opportunity to check out Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. So
spoilers ahead.
Thank you very much. Shout out our guy Soups, who once again dapped up Tom Cruise, which is crazy.
That is wild.
Is this it? Was this the final reckoning?
Brim is gonna be breaking down every single stunt.
This ain't the last movie, bro.
We already starting off this way.
This ain't the last movie, bro.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because it didn't end like. All right.
Here we go.
I'm gonna start off with this. My top 3 Mission Impossible movies.
I love the way you're starting off, bro.
Fallout number 1.
Amazing.
Ghost Protocol number 2. MI3 number 3. 4 is probably like I don't know, one or
Rogue Nation.
one or Dead Reckoning, and then Rogue Nation.
Wow.
And then
The Rogue Nation.
Final Reckoning.
Bro.
I think Rogue Nation. Actually, I don't know. I gotta watch Rogue Nation again. But
He saw it again like before. And then
that is like on the same level to me as Final Reckoning.
But
Final Reckoning was good. I would say it's probably better than Rogue Nation.
It is.
And then after that, it's 2, right? So the movie was good. It was not mid. People say Mission Impossible, this Final Reckoning movie was mid. You're out of your fucking mind, bro.
Bugging.
Like that is what is the definition of mid to you if you think that movie, the way that was produced and everything that he did is mid, bro? Like what the fuck are you talking about? It was a fucking good movie. Now, was it the best Mission Impossible movie? No, it was not.
Agreed with that.
It was either average or below average, because the older like what they were able to do in previous Mission Impossible movies, like this doesn't come nowhere near it. Yes, he did crazy stunts, but that's really it. The story, the plot wasn't as, I guess, intriguing as the other ones, is all I say. But it was still a good story. I still fuck with what they did with the whole AI thing. I think it's cool that they're tying in like real world shit. Like this is something that could fucking happen. But for me, it lacked a lot of the spy feel. The
espionage.
The espionage. The shit that you see. Like just think about the Kremlin scene. Oh my god!
Yo, after you watched
that's gotta be this. I literally said, "Yo, I'm craving Kremlin right now, bro."
Yo, Craving Kremlin sounds fire. That's like a dope
Craving
like
Kremlin.
wrestling name.
Craving Kremlin.
Craving Kremlin. By God! By God! It's Craving Kremlin.
Say it 5 times real fast.
Craving Kremlin. Craving Kremlin.
So I shit like that, you know, like it's just lacking that big time. It was just more of like, I'm Tom Cruise and I'm a beast. Like, not I'm Tom Cruise, I'm Ethan Hunt and I'm a fucking beast. Like, I don't die. Like, I do shit and I put myself at risk to save the world. And that's fucking dope. And maybe that's just like kind of how they wanted to end the movie, but it lacked a lot of the espionage-esque feel. It did not feel like the end of a franchise at all. That too. It just, for a finale, that was really not well done. If that is if that is the end of a fucking franchise, that's not how I would have done it.
Interesting.
But the movie was fucking. Every Mission Impossible movie is wavy, bro, except the second one. So it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, that shit's just heat.
Like
everything else is wavy.
That shit was fucking hella good. It was really good.
That shit was like so, guys. Remember, Mark, we'll get to you in a second because I feel like I have some points to make to that as well. But I feel like the MI2. Yo, we gonna start a dialogue, bro. Listen. Listen. This is what I'm about to say first. You know when we talking about like, yo, the middest of movies.
Yeah.
But like, it's still not terrible. That's MI2 for me. Like, it's just incredibly mid. But
I wouldn't even say MI2 is mid, bro. It's not mid. Like it's there's a lot of crazy shit in MIT. It's just corny. It's corny and cheesy as fuck.
Yeah. You an Impoza head, bro.
A what?
Impossible. He's an impossible head.
Impoza. I'm an Impozy head.
He's an IMF head. IMF head.
IMF head. All right, Mark, go ahead.
So I also think like, for me, I think this movie was great. And I think it was actually a good sending off point, a good finale to the franchise, and I'll explain why. So I wasn't looking at this movie as a part 2 because originally that's what it was about, right? So like I think a lot of the things that people I feel like were thrown off maybe was there, like you said, there wasn't that espionage part, you know, kind of like where they had that espionage stuff kind of in the middle, you know, or like leading up to that middle part of the movie where they do that spy stuff and it goes either probably wrong and then it goes and just spirals into chaos in like the final act of the movie. This whole movie was the final act. in a way, like because in the first one, in Dead Reckoning, it was, you know, you're trying to find out what is exactly this AI thing. I think, you know, that airport scene in that first one was fantastic.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, like, and that one felt kind of spyish to me, where you know, you have Luther on camps just kind of fucking with the cops and etc. all that shit. But like, yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, I kind of looked at it from like as like one big movie, you know, and so
Supercut. That's it.
Literally,
Solution
like,
found.
And so, what do you say?
Supercut.
Solution found.
Oh yeah, solution found. Yeah. So like that's how I was viewing it, and I think also in the first, what was it? Maybe like 15. Or I mean, I guess throughout the movie they were kind of having those flashback moments, you know, where it was, I don't want to say flashbacks, but I guess like, you know, just
They
like
were.
quick, yeah, I guess quick cuts,
They were
you know,
callbacks,
to
yeah.
Yeah, just
whatever
quick little
they were
callbacks.
referencing and stuff. I think again, tipping the cap to all the movies that came before, all the work that was put in
Right.
all of these films, and just how special of a franchise this actually is. And so I think that was just super well done. Luther, or wait,
Yeah, Luther.
spoilers ahead. Did we say that already?
Yeah, we
Yes, we
did.
did. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, spoilers ahead still.
Spoilers ahead.
Luther dying was, I think, still hit. I think that message at the end that he leaves
Oh,
Ethan,
beautiful, bro.
Tears, man. Tears, bro.
fantastic. And again, people were like mad that like I saw some people online saying like, why wasn't the whole team there to hear the message? You know, why is it just because Ethan is the guy?
Nah, that's his OG though, and that's also his OG.
Exactly.
He's the first guy he recruited.
Yeah.
Like people forget that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's great. And obviously I'm not saying Luther didn't give a shit about anybody else, but it's like
They're
Ethan
boys. They're boys.
He's the guy. Like, and so I think it was beautifully done. And again, like the submarine scene, like, bro,
so good, bro.
so good. Like, so many times I'm like, oh my god, like
My butthole was
Like,
so tight you couldn't fit a fucking
Every
needle.
time the fucking boat tipped, or
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
I
the
was just
submarine tipped,
yo,
I was like, oh. Yo, my
I was-
sister was literally like, again,
Locked in.
it's like,
Bro, and then when that shit caught his backpack and he had to let it
oh
go.
my god,
Yo.
dude, so fire.
and so that's why I think, like, for me, we're naming top threes.
Ooh,
I'm gonna put- I still love Fallout.
Great show.
I appreciate you
That's
so
still
much.
that's still my first one.
Yes. Sorry.
Bugging.
And then I got two is tough. It kind of goes between a few, but I'm gonna go with Ghost Protocol,
Let's go.
and then I'm gonna go with 3.
Let's go.
But then 4, I know it's not top 3, but whatever. I'm just gonna keep going.
Just run it, run
Yeah,
the list,
just
run
run
the
the
list.
whole list.
Final
yeah.
Reckoning,
What was 4?
and then Final Reckoning.
The Rogue Nation disrespect is getting crazy.
I
today.
love
Me and Mark got the same top 3, bro.
But I love, like, I literally love all these movies. It's hard for me to even, you know. So again, like,
right. You're doing it because you have to do it.
You're right, exactly. So like, and then I'll probably put like, let's see. I guess again, because I'm gonna keep 4 like with Final Reckoning and Dead Reckoning, because I feel like in my head they're just one movie. And so then Rogue Nation, 1, then 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fire. That's a solid
that's my
list,
order.
bro. That's a solid list.
And again, they're all great. 2 is the worst, but 1 is, I think 1, like in my ranking.
1 is like another level above.
Yeah.
Like 1 is so sophisticated. 2 is like Durka, and then 3 is like fucking whole nother level of fucking. It just changed completely, bro.
One
Yeah.
is just what One is dope. Like I do
It's
fuck
so
with one.
good.
Yeah,
Like,
it's,
what? Like-
you're just having a good time.
And shout out to fucking, I forgot his name already, but the guy in the Black Vault who created the Black Vault from Mission Impossible 1.
I got you.
He made the comeback, bro.
My guy William Dunlow, bro.
Dunlow.
Yep.
No, his character.
Right.
Dunlow.
Yeah. Yo, and I love that shit that he says
his
to I love that shit he says to Ethan, where Ethan apologizes to him and he was like, nah,
I was
bro.
thinking that in my head too. I'm like, man, you were a fucking corporate bum. Like you were literally, that's all you did. You looked so miserable. Like he fucking saved your life, dude. Now you have like the love of your life in this like sick house. I mean, it does suck that it's in the winter, but you guys are cozy as fuck and you look happy. So
shout out to Rolf Saxon.
And that's what he said.
Yeah, that's exactly what he told him.
yeah. And then when he said that, I was like, see, bitch, you heard me.
I was like, yo, Brim is blacking on him for something he did do in the movie.
He was just doing his job.
Nah, that shit was fine. But Brim, to go back to your point real quick. I'm sorry, actually, if one of y'all could check the chat and then I'll get to the point.
Mark.
Okay.
Mark.
Let's see. Larry listed his 10 movies: Karate Kid, Bring Her Back, Phoenician Scheme, Dangerous Animals, Ballerina, Materialist, Life of Chuck, 28 years later, F1, Sorry Baby. Wow.
Ooh,
Too
I
much.
forgot about the Materialist, bro.
Not enough
With
movies.
Pedro Pascal, Chris Evans, and Dakota Johnson. With all due respect, thank you. I'm in there.
F1, fire emoji from Zay. Zay said June is going to be crazy movie month. Absolutely. Chewy said, Bring Her Back in the Life of Chuck, bro. Can't wait. C-Baby said, of the 5 I've seen, it's Mission Impossible 3, 5, 4, 2, 1. Wow, 1 was his worst.
Bro, I still don't get how he thinks 2 is better. I know. I mean, whatever, bro.
I don't know. But hey,
It's you.
whatever.
Yo,
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, baby, you just did you mute or you getting shit spoiled for you? Because that'll be kind of annoying.
I know, but hey, we warned him
Several times.
Bring Her Back, yo! Shout out, Raka Raka. I don't know. What is that? Does everybody know what it is?
Raka Raka? I don't know. Elaborate.
Raka. Yeah, I don't know. Arson Cinematics Talk to Me was mad good for the first film. Larry said this was a great finale for the franchise, but it's not at the top for me. Right. The submarines and plane scenes were pretty badass. Absolutely badass. The plane scene, bro, and also the way, really quickly, the way
he actually passed out doing that. Apparently, he fainted because he couldn't breathe.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not even that bad.
Wait, what?
He apparently he fainted while he was doing that stunt on the plane because he couldn't
Holy
breathe. Because you
shit.
got air coming at you, you can't breathe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's insane. But the way Gabriel died,
Yo, the biggest.
Yo, that was so funny,
Yo,
bro.
I
the
loved
biggest
it.
wing.
I literally
in the
laughed.
franchise,
So I
bro.
literally laughed. Everyone heard me in the theater. I was like, ha!
yeah, I think everyone in the theater like chuckled, like, "Ha, bitch!" Like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, he was
like,
fucking
it was
whack.
so great.
He was
Not for nothing.
buns.
No one's ever gonna beat R.I.P. homeboy. What's his name? Guy with the white hair from 3. The villain.
From 3.
Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, Seymour. Yeah,
Philip Seymour.
No one's ever gonna beat him as a villain in Mission Impossible.
he was
right?
fantastic.
He was
Yeah.
so fucking good. But like, and honestly, arguably Henry Cavill is probably the second. Just want to put that out there. But anyway, he was an ass fucking villain, Gabriel. That was another thing. I did not like him like as a villain. Like he was just corny. Like I feel like they didn't have enough focus on him, so he was just kind of someone that felt so like pointless to me. Like the AI thing, he's the villain, but then you're trying to like humanize him using Gabriel and like,
Ethan.
Yeah, they're
Like-
he's trying to make it. They were trying to give him like a physical
Right.
form.
And every
Right.
time he
Yeah,
talked, he
physical
had like
form.
this shadow over his eye, like this, like yo, y'all doing too
Yo,
much. Like
he
Yeah.
was buns, bro.
He's so buns,
Gabriel
bro.
was buns.
He was
Gabriel was buns. But at the same time, I feel like he was meant to be that like mustache twirling like villain because his death kind of show that. It was definitely it was a funny ass death.
definitely. That was ass. Don't give me that.
Yeah, he was cheeks. But right, I think it had a lot more to do with the entity. Like, right, we didn't have time for his bullshit. And like, so they're like, oh yeah, he has like a little history with with Ethan, and like he probably like killed his girl like from back in the day.
Yeah, but none of them really do get like history like that if you think about it.
That's true.
Right.
He just sucked. Like,
Yeah,
I know what you're trying. Like maybe
for sure.
if he was meant to be that way, then that was a bad decision. That's just a bad decision.
Okay,
Like,
got you.
you know, like I didn't fuck with him at
Got
all.
you.
He was not giving Mission Impossible. I think the villain from 2 was probably worse than him. He was corny as fuck from what I remember.
All I remember him is like constantly bitching.
Yeah, he was
about
just so whack.
everything, bro. About everything.
Damn, Mark.
Yeah, just get to 5 subs. Why not?
Yo, shout out Mark, our favorite member, bro.
I've been feeling in my city.
Oh.
Yo, shout out Mark, bro. He just gave y'all fucking 5 of y'all free memberships.
Hold that.
Somehow I it gave me a membership somehow.
Yo, that shit always
he
does
gifted
that.
himself a
That shit always
membership.
does that.
Yo.
Bro, I'm gifting 5 and I'm getting the gift. I'm like, what the fuck?
So how do they charge you for that? But yeah, so to your point, real quick, Brim, or I'm sorry, Mark, were we still doing chat?
Yeah, I just got a few more. Raka Raka are some guys that used to have a YouTube channel and made amazing videos with stunts and amazing practical effects. Oh, okay, that's
Ooh,
dope.
Thanks for putting us on.
Oh, sounds familiar.
I will write it down. Raka Raka. Does it spell as it sounds?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Our cinematics, they were a huge inspiration for my own videography stuff. Oh, okay, very cool, very cool. No, Mondo dubs in the chat. Larry said either PSH or the villain from 5 and 6. Philip Seymour Hoffman or Sean Harris, but I know he played
yes, sir.
Solomon Lane. He was great.
Sir.
I like Solomon Lane. Zay said Mark Goated, appreciate it. C-Baby said the villain in Mission Impossible 2 is just money hungry. He's not as believable a threat to Ethan, even though he's also an IMF agent.
Nah, and the ending to that is lit, where he fucking G'd his shit with the mask.
Yeah.
That shit is gas, bro. And he just fucking turns like.
Also, that movie got its own fucking Metallica single. I think that's like the only Metallica single out there. That's not part of an album. Like Metallica made that song for them.
Writing that down, bro.
I think.
Did you know that?
Metallica did.
Why are you writing that down?
I don't know. I just decided I want to write a little bit more. Boom, bitches.
Yo, that
Here's
is
my notes.
horrendous handwriting.
It's terrible. I've always had terrible handwriting.
Oh, that's not terrible.
You a lefty?
I'm a lefty.
You might be a righty.
Yo,
bro.
guys, fun fact.
That's fine.
Yo, I'm dapping you. No, I'm not. I'm not dapping you up.
Why are you using your right hand to dap me up?
What you mean?
Fucking
Yo, I was about to say, look at the discrimination against lefties. In the 3rd grade, I was the only lefty in my class, and they didn't have any left-handed like desks. All they had were right-handed desks. So that's probably what fucked me up. That's why my handwriting is the way it is now. So
bro had to just trauma dump us to make himself feel better. It's crazy.
I do feel better. Thank you.
Things are worse than ever.
Thank you.
Anything else
that's
from
about
chat?
it with the chat. Yeah, that's it.
But okay, so my point to you, Brim, because one of the first things you had said was so the espionage of it all, which I kind of agree. I did feel like something was missing. Again, like to your point, very good. I'm in there like swimwear. Stunts are incredible. Will I watch it again? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But what then I kind of remembered is the entity itself being the villain, being the antagonist of it all, takes away the espionage of it. In and of itself, he can't really be low doing shit because the entity's constantly watching him.
Yep.
Yeah, but all right, so maybe they just didn't have time because they wanted to do a bunch of other shit, but a good breaking in and taking the girl out, that could have been a nice little espionage scene. Them
I know what you mean.
Breaking into the prison and getting that shit done. They could have done that more with the whole submarine part. They could have gotten away with it instead of him just landing in the water and the guys picked him up. They could have done something where he had to sneak onto a Navy ship. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't have to be. It's not always against the villain,
the entity, right? Because there's multiple.
It's like shit that you have to do
to get to the next point.
To get to the next point. You know what I'm saying?
I just think the movie was already I think they didn't want it to just be too long at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, because this movie, I know it flew by for us, but like, what was it, like 2 hours and
2 hours and 50 minutes? But listen, that's I understand what you're saying, but because we watched something that they produced and that's how they did it. I'm just saying it could have been done different, and it doesn't have to be the same story. They could have focused more on espionage shit and still give you that Mission Impossible feel. They did that with Fallout. That's why Fallout is my favorite, because it's a perfect mix between action and espionage, storyline, acting. The characters are phenomenal, and it's just so like I'm on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yeah, but then
I think the best part they could have done it at is them going to get the coordinates at that guy's house and wherever that is.
Yeah, you see, like everything was so straightforward. They just showed up and then they had to fight. Like there was no like espionage involved.
Yeah, that is one scene where I was like now looking back, I feel like they could have done an espionage there, just because the amount of time probably would have that was taken up probably could have been the same.
Yeah.
Definitely. But
yeah, I think now that's a great point, but I also think, Brim, that's why this did feel like a send off, because they're doing all of this for the bit, like for that kind of grand finale of it all, of just dealing with literal artificial intelligence taking over and hacking into every nation's, missile
changing
systems.
Everything. Yeah. Yo, quick question. When he got into shout out Dr. Milchek, by the way. Is it doctor? Yeah, he's
fantastic.
The captain, I guess.
What an MVP, bro.
Sir.
The cat, Mister.
Sir. Oh no, Mister.
He was so Milchik in this movie. It was so good.
Damn, I gotta catch up to Severance.
He was excellent. Yo, he is such a damn good. Yo, Marvel, pick him up.
Pick him up, please.
Pick him up.
I feel like he would have done good in Loki.
Recast as T'Challa.
No.
Why not?
Maybe, yeah.
Why not? He could do it. He's talented. I think he could do it.
What was I getting at? Oh, when the guy turned on him.
They just didn't deal with it, right?
Yeah.
They're like
they just completely was just like, yo, anyway.
No, but not only that, but it's like, it's very hard to believe that he would turn on him. Like, you're in a submarine ship and you're being manipulated by the internet.
That's believable.
Like what, dude? Like
bro,
you're fighting for the like you're in the army, like you're in the fucking navy.
You don't think those guys could be fringe?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I think they can definitely be fringe, but to that extent, bro.
Yeah, why not,
bro?
To like go after and kill. Like what are you gonna get after that? After you kill him, what are you gonna get?
Bro, that's the point. Like there's no logic. There's no logic within it. That's the point of it all.
Listen,
it's like,
conspiracies are hilarious.
That was something. That was probably one of my bigger pet peeves of the movie. If I had to pick,
I think it makes sense.
That motive, it makes sense in a lazy way.
How?
Because he just believes the AI. He's gonna do it. Like, I wish they just explained it a little bit better so that it feels more believable.
That's what the entity wants you to think.
Stop it.
No, I mean, like, the president was about to get shot by one of the people in the bunker. Like, these are people that it's like, yo, like, it goes beyond like, oh, I'm serving my country. I'm a highly trained, submarine.
Right.
It's like, bro, like this entity literally has access to nuclear codes. It's looking more and more likely that the world is literally going to end.
That one too. Now that you bring it up, I feel the same way about that one.
Like, a lot of humanity is.
That guy turned for like whatever.
It is like being like, okay, like maybe there should be, or like there's also maybe there should be this like nuclear fucking apocalypse because they're fucking insane. Like these people exist in the world, man. Like I don't know. I don't think it's lazy. I just think it's a realistic thing that happens.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I just don't see it happening to people of that level of intelligence where you're in the same room as the president and you're still able to get to that point where you want to shoot like, come on, son. You're so deep in the military that you're doing this crazy like mission that you're on with Milchek, and that gets to your head. That is not believable to me. When it gets the public and it gets normal people out in the community, that is extremely believable. And then like people like lower rankings in the army, maybe who just start, like I don't know. I just don't see it.
I know what you mean,
Somebody
bro.
that's that deep in the government.
But I think expect the unexpected. That's to me nowadays with everything just in real life as well. Expect the unexpected
Yeah, but you're
because
talking about I understand you're talking about real life. I'm just talking about what I saw in the movie, the way that they did it, and the sequence that they did it in.
oh, so you're just saying it's not that deep. You just want it in the movie to just be explained a little bit more.
Like I'm not saying like yo, he should have never turned. Like he would never. Like, I don't fucking know the guy. It just happened out of nowhere.
I don't know
like,
the guy.
It just didn't feel believable. It was just like all right, like maybe had some background on that. I feel like they used a lot of time on shit that they didn't have to spend time on. And again, the movie is still wavy to me. Like I'm comparing it to absolute greatness of like other fucking movies that I have really loved. I had a blast in this movie, but these are what I felt when I watched it.
Yeah.
Does it take away the movie from me? No, it does not. But that is why it's on the very lower end of my Mission Impossible rankings. Because every other movie, when you compare something and you have these standards, you expect it to meet the same standards, and it doesn't.
I feel you.
These are the things that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Why it doesn't meet the standards.
Yeah.
If it was just one movie that came out and this is the only movie and that's it, I probably wouldn't have picked at it. But in the franchise, that didn't make sense. Just like Mission Impossible 2 as a whole, that movie doesn't even feel like it's part of that fucking universe.
The universe, yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. But I think ever since, especially, and I think there's a cool backstory behind Tom Cruise and Christopher McQuarrie, and how I think Christopher McQuarrie actually spoke out recently in saying that he pretty much was about to quit like the business, like he was like out the door. And this also came at a time in Tom Cruise's career where he was kind of, I think this is like kind of after like doing all the Mummy stuff and the Dark Universe, and that didn't pan out. So, and look, compare that Tom Cruise and that franchise that he was in, or at least the movie he was in, to what Mission Impossible has become now, and like that is due to his dynamic with Christopher McQuarrie and their directing, writing, producing on it.
Yeah.
And again, the stunts themselves, a lot, you have to give that credit and take that into consideration when
that
watching
alone
this.
is like why it's not mid.
Right.
Why would anyone say it's mid? Like,
Exactly.
Get the fuck
that
out of here,
that alone, him doing this shit and testing his bodies to the absolute mind body to do the stunts that he does. And you as the viewer watching it, you're like, oh, he's just doing this shit. So that makes it even cooler for you. It makes the experience that much more, because you're like, okay, it's not a stunt guy. It's not just, something that they do with CGI. Of course, there's certain things that for safety reasons they have to do, but in terms of just, you can tell when it's, and I love, the shot when he's about to go out into the ocean, and then you see, Brim.
Tough.
Oh, you should have watched it in IMAX, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, the aspect.
The
ratio
aspect,
change.
dude, it changes when he's about to go into the ocean, and like everyone's just like, bet, like, like this is happening. Yeah. This is happening right now, and dude, incredible. That stunt, the visuals for that, incredible. I love how Grace, shout out Haley Atwell, shout out Peggy Carter. No, I don't think I will. But I love how she kind of became like his new, like, I thought, what's her name was his.
That's also
Rebecca
weird.
For everything, Rebecca Fergie.
I don't get that part. That's the part that I don't like. I don't think necessarily if you're saving the world, like Ethan already wants to save everyone. So
Bro, we just needed a IMF girl. You need the Bond girl,
but she's not even IMF.
Girl.
She was just a pickpocket.
Bro, what's the difference between a
good pickpocket and
timing.
a great one?
Was it pickpocket? Pickpocket? Was it pickpocket?
Yo, Nate, I don't know what you mean by this movie would have been 1 hour if it was Brim instead of TC. I'm literally saying that they should have expanded on scenes. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're smoking that dick.
Smoking that dick is
Pay
crazy.
attention, Nate. God damn it.
My goodness. Yo, what is Chat saying on Final
Fucking
Reckoning?
Christian is still going on about how good Mission Impossible 2 was.
Stop this, bro. Christian, please stop.
He said it was really mid, though. But he has it over MI1, which means that he thinks... He also said, I think you said earlier, Christian, didn't you say that? I think he said saying all the MI movies are wavy is crazy.
Why?
I mean,
Why
I don't
can't he
think
say
it's
that?
crazy.
Why can't he say that?
Yeah, I don't think so either. Even my sister still
And
has
saying
that,
any of them are
one.
mid is crazy too. So you're calling at least 2 mid. That's crazy. I think that's more crazy than saying they're all wavy.
Yeah, my sister still has it at number 1. She's like the scene where he goes down and like the
shit
knife
is
drops,
so good, bro.
It is really good.
It's like I just got over the nostalgia of it because for a while that was like easily top 3, but like I just kind of got over that. I'm like,
I mean, yeah, because he started doing some insane shit.
Yeah,
So
that was actually the first film that like the studio was like, the Universal was like, nah, you're not doing that. And he was just like, all right, so what if I produce on it? What if
which one?
MI1.
MI1?
It started with that. That's why Skydance is in the beginning of all his films, because he's a producer. Like,
yeah, I mean, Scott, like even the second one, that rock climbing in the beginning,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
He did
like,
not
He's out
need
of
to
his
do
fucking
that,
mind, bro.
but
He's out of his fucking mind.
he did it, like, and that's what makes
Hanging off
it
the side
great.
of a plane, bro.
Yeah,
Not this recent one though. What
right.
was that?
Oh,
Like, that was
yeah.
Ghost
How many
Protocol
times-
or Rogue Nation?
Rogue Nation.
he just
yeah.
loves doing that shit. He's like, yeah. Either
That was incredible, man.
he's like the water stuff. Maybe I'll do once, twice, because the water stuff to me is actually it's
What water
insane.
stuff?
Just anytime he's in the water,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's also insane because
And Rogue Nation, that was one too, right?
No, that was that was
it
Rogue
was
Nation.
Because then
It
what's
was
her
like the
name goes
cooling
back
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
But there's nothing better than the aerial shots, and I love also when he's like fighting to get on it, like the struggle that it is, because
Yeah.
I'm like I could imagine
That was its own set piece right there.
like
just to
right I'm
get-
like
yeah.
I can imagine how difficult this shit is. Like you're in air, this fucking dude is moving the shit, you have to try and like get on. It's
That is a clinic in technical work, what they did with the camera there, man. Like, and that's the thing with Christopher McQuarrie, he kind of has like a style with the Mission Impossible films. Like, there's a lot of lens flare, but it's not like distracting or anything. It just looks cool, so I don't mind it. But also, I have to pinpoint that ever since McQuarrie started doing, he signed on, I believe, in Rogue Nation, right? When he started doing this. Yeah.
Yeah.
He started from Rogue Nation to, so he's done 4. He 4-peated.
I think they're doing more shit together. They're trying to do from Tropic Thunder. They're trying to do his character, Tom Cruise's character, like a movie for him.
Yeah.
So why don't you fuck your own face? I fucking love that scene, dude. That scene is incredible.
But the thing is that, look at that. I feel like,
I think a space movie. I think they have
yeah,
like
he's
that in the
doing that
works.
with Doug Liman directing.
Oh, so it's not Christopher McQuarrie.
No,
Christopher McQuarrie was actually supposed to do Man of Steel 2, if I'm not mistaken, or a Superman movie featuring Henry Cavill at the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, look, he's actually he's in development of action film with Tom Cruise and ScarJo called The Gauntlet.
And he's writing. I don't know if he's directing. Is he directing Top Gun 3? Or is he just writing it? He just said the script is good. Like he's like, yeah.
That shit is gonna be so fucking good, bro. I hope they make 10
It
more of
doesn't
those
say
movies, bro.
anything for
Top
A
Gun
fucking
Maverick.
Fast and Furious style of just top. Imagine, I'm kidding. They just eventually get crazier and crazier,
But that's
turn
why I'm
into
so
spaceships and
bro.
stuff.
That's why I'm so excited for F1, dude. Same director.
Yo, I hope F1 kills
Joseph
it
Kosinski.
because of that. Like,
Yep. So is he is he
doesn't say
doing?
anything about
doesn't
Top
say
Gun
anything about
3 from
director.
it.
But if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm lacking on the tea time game
Even
tonight.
writer on IMDb. That's the thing. I just go by that because they put shit that's actually in
Yeah,
development.
but I do think Christopher McQuarrie is writing Top Gun 3, if I'm not
crazy.
mistaken. But yeah, so they have a great partnership right now for sure. So, something I also appreciated from this, like this movie, shout out Angela Bassett as the president of the United States, with all due respect. I love how she gives, what's her name from Ted Lasso?
Oh yeah,
Rebecca from Ted Lasso, with an
Her
American accent.
was great.
so damn good.
Yeah. Also, with all due respect, but and if I'm not
Shame.
mistaken,
Shame.
yep. If I'm not mistaken, the date that was on the note, I think was the release date of the first
Mission
MI
Impossible.
film. I
Let's confirm it. May 22, 96.
Yeah, I think
that's
it was
also crazy that movie came out in 90 bro. A year after I was born.
I wasn't even born, bro.
Born. Identity.
Jason. Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Holy shit, bro.
And then you just get the call. You should get some sleep. You look tired.
Yo, that's fire. Should they have brought back Jeremy Renner?
Fuck no.
I don't know. I didn't mind his character.
I think they were supposed to pass the torch off to him, bro. I think that's what was gonna happen.
Yo,
we already went through this last week, bro.
He always gotta say something.
Same shit with Born.
Gotta tell you.
Gotta have that on the soundboard.
Shout out to the new recruits. He recruited what's her name from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Palm Clementif.
Yep. With all due respect. And what's homeboy's name? Yo, bro just pulled up to the team too. And I saw a tweet that was mad funny. It was like, yo, Ethan.
Confirmed. It's May 22nd, 1996.
Let's go. Ethan Hunt doesn't recruit based off of what you can or can't do. He recruits off vibes. Like, you notice that? It's like, yo,
man, we getting recruited then.
He's like, yo, I fuck with y'all. Yeah, pull up.
He's gonna be like, can you do this for me?
Can you trust me?
I'll fucking do whatever you want, Tom.
Okay.
Damn. Trust me. One last time.
So I feel like Rogue Nation and Fallout is one film.
Fire.
And
He's tight.
Bro, if I put in a super
if that's the case, then Rogue Nation is number 1 too, then shit.
Because like it's Fallout, but I include Rogue Nation with it because they're both one film.
Should I talk about the opera scene?
Come on, man.
How's it one film?
Opera.
Because it goes right into the next. Like the events of Rogue Nation lead into Fallout.
Opera scene.
It's the same villain as well.
Yeah.
Bet we watching
that
it
guy
back
with
to
the
back.
fucking raspy voice.
Ethan.
I like him. He was a good villain.
Yeah.
Ethan, you don't even know who or what you're even talking about.
Sensational. We're gonna talk about the opera scene.
But yeah.
Also, it's 9:02, and we still got to talk about T. Lau.
All right, but let me just do my rankings. It's Fallout.
Yes, correct.
So it's Fallout.
Correct.
MI3.
I'll take it. Ghost Protocol.
Bro said he had it.
Rogue Nation.
Lost
Nah,
it.
I'm kidding. I say Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, then MI1.
Suck a dick, Junior.
MI2.
How are you?
Oh, I didn't even put the Reckonings. The Reckonings. I forgot about the Reckonings.
Bro hated it.
Actually, I'll put the Reckonings after MI3.
So Rogue Nation's even lower.
Yeah.
But you just said that.
Wait, so the Reckonings are better than Ghost Protocol?
Yeah, because of the stunts.
Okay.
But you just said that you could take Rogue Nation and Fallout as one movie.
Yeah, but if I'm ranking them in like on their own.
Yeah, listen,
that's my
bro.
ranking.
Did you watch them at the same time when they came out?
No,
they different movies, bro.
Me and you fucking watch Rogue Nation.
I thought you were just gonna end it there.
Oh, me and you fucking.
Huh?
I thought you were just gonna me and you fucking.
Me and you.
What?
We went We went to the theater to watch that together, bro.
Rogue Nation?
And we was like, yo, the Beamers is out here, bro. They got the BMWs out here.
There's a whole stunt with a Beamer in there.
I thought we was vibing.
What happened,
over here, all, like in 3 weeks from now, all I'm gonna hear is, yo, now that I really like thought about it, MI2 might be above Rogue Nation. Probably is.
We're gonna hear that. Yeah, he's definitely gonna say that. Yo,
the switch up's gonna be crazy.
Yo,
when I rewatched it with him, I came to like it a lot more than I used to talk mad shit about it.
Because I told him, I was like, yo, the stunts are fucking fire, bro. Like, look what he starts the movie off with. Almost dying already. Like, the movie just started. He's almost dying.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. But, nah, that's fine. So, for mine, MI2,
Oh, you're going from bottom up.
Yeah, bottom up.
Okay.
Bottoms up.
And it ends up.
So, MI2... MI1, with all due respect, though. Again, all these are with all due respect.
Oh yeah.
MI1. I didn't mean it like that, but yes.
Yo, I forgot about Shorty. Damn.
Damn, MI3 is some gasolina.
Yo.
So I'm gonna. I'll probably do. I like how y'all doing the Reckonings together. I'll probably put the Reckonings somewhere around here. Ghost Proto, MI3, Fallout, Rogue Nation. Bro, if there's Rogue in it, I'm in there. X-Men 97, Rogue's in it. Wavy.
My God.
Rogue One, wavy. Rogue Nation, the Nissan Rogue, I'm sure is wavy. That might be my next whip.
Not a bad car.
That might be my next whip. Like, if it got Rogue in it, I'm in there. That's it. And yo, we're gonna watch it. Me and you, we're gonna sit back down and we're gonna watch it. When it comes out for the 10-year anniversary, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch it.
I'm telling you, it makes Fallout even better. Actually, Rogue Nation makes Fallout even better because of what happens in it.
But yeah, I'm giving this a wavy. Absolutely. Again, yo, can you pull up Homeboy's name just so I could shout him out? You know what I'm talking about, Ariel?
Wait. I'm sorry.
Can you pull out Homeboy that joined the team so I could give him a proper shout out?
Oh yeah, I got you.
But yeah, shout out to the all new IMF team. I'm sure they'll revisit it eventually, bro. To be honest,
he's supposed to take over the role now.
Jeremy Renner. What are you gonna say, Mark?
Simon Pegg.
No, sorry, never mind.
Oh,
I got his real name. I don't have his character's name.
His name is Degas.
In the movie?
Greg Tarzan.
Greg Tarzan Davis.
Bro.
My guy, GTD, bro.
GTD?
Game time decision.
That was him.
That was him.
Yo, they were like, yo, Crew's like, yo, you got a game time decision to make, bro.
Also, that's what I love about like some of the writing. Like that's the thing. Like I have like a love-hate relationship with the writing in the movie because it's extreme. Like the exposition is insane, bro. They're like literally like, look, this is what's happening, okay, dumbass muggles. All right, this is what's happening. And meanwhile, I'm here like, bro, I understand.
Bro is so smart. Bro.
Yo, y'all remember this scene?
Oh yeah,
stay right here. Don't stay right here. All right, we gotta go now. Oh, yeah. I had to save you. That's why. We gotta go. Gabriel's getting away. I had to. They were gonna kill you.
And she's
no,
just
but seriously, we gotta go now. Yo, 5 fucking times he went back and forth.
And Shorty's just like this. Also, soft. Should have been rated R. Should have been rated R.
That he must have I mean, you obviously saw like the end result, but he really fucked them up. Like he must have done some crazy shit.
I wish they show that shit. I mean, I get why they didn't, because like
soft.
You know what he could do.
Soft. Should have shown it.
Agreed.
Get over it.
Soft.
Get over it. Yeah, guys. So let us know what you thought. Let us know if we missed anything. Team IMF all day. I'm sure in 10 years he'll get back to it.
We
do some even crazier.
Out, bro.
Yo, do some crazier stunts. Shout out to the new squad. All right, maybe we'll just continue on. Glenn Powell, where you at? Nah, imagine.
Glenn Powell joins the IMF.
Imagine.
MBJ, Michael B. Jordan.
Also, like. But that's the thing. You know how much like retconning they were doing, bro? Like that shit was insane. It's just like, yo, like that's not your real name. Like I know your dad, and it's just like your dad's John Voight. Like okay, like I don't mind it.
Word.
That's the thing. Like they just use that to tie everything in, but I didn't.
Or
mind
Kittredge,
Yeah,
yo,
Kittredge,
they was always on his ass. Last thing I'll say, Kittredge, yeah. Last thing I'll say, I'm just glad at the end of the day, everyone's like, okay, like yeah, we absolutely should trust this guy. Like Ethan Hunt is that dude. He's the one that's gonna save the world. Like I love the president. Just let him go, let him do his thing. Everybody was like, someone in the chat said, "Yo, shout out Nick Offerman, yes sir, took one for the team." Shout out the GOAT.
Also, Holt McCallany was in it, bro.
Shout out the whole cast, whole crew. Great, shout out TC, GOAT. Guys.
Oh yeah, me and Marc about to cook right now.
Yes sir.
Feel better, AD.
Yeah, ISO.
God damn, AD.
Feel better, bro.
I think that's 2 weeks in a row now. You're not feeling well on a Thursday. What's going on, brother?
I think he's cheating on us.
Damn. He's watching Kai Cenat. He's watching Kai Cenat.
He's watching Streamers University. Shout out Streamers University.
I can't believe that's a thing.
What has the world become to? The Last of Us. That's what we're headed towards right now, guys. So yes, I would like the enthusiasts, please enlighten us. I want y'all to enlighten us on a couple of things. Enlighten us on issues people had with the second game. Issues people are having with the second season. But what has gone right? What has gone right from your opinion?
Marc,
please let us know.
Marc?
I'll go with what people didn't like from the game.
He loves that shit.
Hilarious. Yeah, because that's why I'd rather him leave with the game stuff. Yeah.
So it's funny, man. All of a sudden, like people are come out of the woodwork saying they love this game. Oh wow, it's so great. You know, and like because they're comparing it this season to the game. But basically, when the game came out,
5 years ago,
this in the Discord all week. When the game came out, and I talked about it with other people, it felt like I was talking about BVS.
Yeah.
It felt like I was.
Insanely
I said, "Oh, I loved it," and they were like, "What? You like that?" Like, oh my god! It felt like I literally felt like I was having to defend BVS because of how much I love it. Like, it was that divisive, I think, in the gaming community. And personally, again, I think the game was phenomenal, a literal masterpiece. And a lot of people didn't like the fact that, you know, Joel died, that he died that way, you know, basically just getting beat the hell up and literally just, it was a violent, gruesome death. You know, it wasn't like a heroic death or whatever. I just think people are failing to but you know what? I won't even say what my take on this. But this is what they didn't like. That they didn't like you had to play as Abby. They didn't like. A lot of people apparently also didn't like. I was also remembering this. There was like I don't know. I can't remember. But political pandering. People were saying there was political pandering. There was all this shit. Dude, it was so much bullshit, bro. You can look up these reviews. These are a thing. Like, if you look up The Last of Us Part 2 game reviews, it's literally just as many 5 stars as 1 stars. That's what I mean when I say it's divisive. You don't see that anymore. There is like almost no 3 or 2, 3, and 4 stars. It's only 5s or 1s. And you can't tell me that's not BVS.
And now people are sucking the game off.
Right, and then now that this show has come out, a lot of people all of a sudden, yo, bro, the game, bro, I can't believe they changed it from the game. Oh my god. It's like, yo, this is what you fucking hated. You fucking hated it. All of you hated it. Like, I could literally count on one hand the amount of people that played The Last of Us 2 that I knew who actually liked it back in 2020. Now all of a sudden I'm seeing everyone's, yo, oh my god. Like, what the fuck? Where were you guys? where the hell were you guys?
Where were you? When all my dogs needed help.
And so that's what they didn't like about the game is that aspect of it. They didn't like the story choices, and they didn't like that. I'll leave it there because there's more, but I don't want to say it because
it'll spoil
the other things. But go ahead, Ariel.
Well, now in terms of the show, I feel like people just
where has it gone wrong?
Well, I don't think the show's really gone wrong with anything. I think the show has done a great job of elaborating. Because Marc and I during our playthroughs have been saying that there's certain aspects of the game that are elaborated on story-wise, at least for certain characters. For example, Dina, we don't know shit about her past in the game.
Yep.
Like that's really cool that they elaborated on that for her because it gave her a little bit more for us to care about in her character at least. But Eugene too, that was something that, you know, in the game it's kind of like just written off. Like you kind of just find out about him through artifacts and stuff that you pick up. But for as much as we know, Eugene's
an artifact.
No, no, it's just like the things you pick up.
Like like you pick up like
the collectibles
notes and things like that.
So like, you know, with the insight we get with Eugene is just that's also new with the show, and I like that because it feels like every character's choices affect each other,
right?
And it makes everything a lot more consequential to Ellie. So like, look where she's at now with it, and the show does a good job of like, you know, kind of drawing a visual map of what happened. I don't see where the show's gone wrong. I mean, I'm trying to see what they're doing wrong, but I don't get it.
The only thing, there is one, I think, like, I don't get, like, you know, upset when I hear somebody say this one critique, like Ellie not being as upset and like just totally like vicious, from the start of the game, like, or from the start of the show, rather, start of the season, because people were like, you know, like she just lost Joel, she's supposed to be fucking pissed and blah blah blah. Okay, I can give you that. You know what I mean? I can concede that, but again, like, but my thing is why it's not a problem for me is because I think, and you've seen it in the show. If you haven't, you're lying to yourself. They're building up to that, and where she starts to eventually kind of lose herself. She's not angry the whole time, but you're gonna see points where she's making these selfish choices, these choices that you're like, yeah, you're obviously motivated and starting to get consumed by this feeling of revenge. Like when she finds out that Dina is pregnant, what does she do? She asks her, like, hey, are you okay to keep going? Mm-hmm. And Dina says yes, but if you were not consumed by vengeance at that point, you wouldn't be like, okay. You'd be like, no, we're going back.
Yep.
Like
exactly.
Like that would be it.
Mm-hmm.
And so like Dina was like, I'm gonna stay if you want to stay.
And so, she has that same convo with Jesse too.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then Jesse, and this time it's like once she gets to the point where she's like, yo, like, oh, like she sees like the aquarium. She's like, oh, the aquarium's right fucking there. Oh my God. You know, and it's like she has a choice right there in that moment. Do I go to the aquarium and potentially, we don't even know if Abby's there, potentially go there and kill her? Or do I go save Tommy and we all leave? The plan was obviously to get Tommy and leave and bounce.
Yeah.
But what does she do? She says, yep. No. Well, we don't even know if that's time. Making up these excuses and rationales in her head as to why she has to, like, she can still do what she needs to do. Selfish, consumed by revenge. It's like these choices, I don't understand how people are like either not missing it or not seeing it or not understanding.
Fire.
I don't get it.
Like, I don't get it.
I like Marc's explanation a lot. Yeah. I like Marc's I like your explanation a lot of it, Marc.
There are all these choices, and then in the game, for people who don't know, in the game when she gets to the aquarium and she kills,
it's a lot more brutal, I think, in the game how that happens.
It's not that much more. Sure, yeah, it's brutal because she doesn't use a gun. She uses a knife.
Yeah, that shit.
And so
sick.
So, but it wasn't like she's stabbing them multiple times or like he tries to make she actually does shoot Owen.
Yeah, she does shoot Owen. Yeah.
And then she has to fight with Mel, and then she ends up stabbing Mel in the neck.
And Mel was pregnant in the game as well?
Yeah, Mel's pregnant.
And Mel was pregnant
but she was showing way more than she was showing.
Nobody knew until, again, the jacket comes off. Like, you know, the jacket she's wearing. You don't even know that in the game until it already happens.
Damn.
And then...
So, real quick on that, Marc.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Because I think that's that was something very important to your whole point about Ellie, where she is consumed and she's going down this path of like, no, like I need to get to her and whatever. Like obviously she's dropping bodies and she's leaving casualties, but you see her guilt in when like that happened. And then I thought that scene was a really good scene of, you know, what was her name, Mel?
Yeah, Mel.
And she was just like, she was like, oh, like you're gonna have to do like a C-section right now. You're gonna have to get the baby out, like. You know, just like do it.
Transverse.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that?
She was like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. And so again, it goes to kind of show that Ellie, right? Even though she is consumed by vengeance, she still has that bit of humanity within her to not want this fucking lady to die right now with and her being pregnant.
Because again, this is something that she can take. Well, first of all, in the game, that didn't happen.
That didn't at all.
That does not happen.
Right.
And I love that they added that because it gives her that another thing of like psychologically, like, yo, this is
fucked.
Like I think she's equating it to Dina.
Right.
Like,
absolutely.
Dina's pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like I just killed, and it's also just like the idea of like, yo, you just killed a pregnant woman. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, who's done nothing? Like, obviously she was involved in this horrible thing, but she didn't actually do it. And
yeah, she made a choice like you're making a choice right now.
Exactly. And guess what? Like people who said like, oh, like it wasn't as brutal. Like she accidentally killed her. It's like, bro, regardless, if she had known she was pregnant, she would never have killed her in the game or in the show.
Confirmed.
Like that's just a fact. I'm sorry, it is.
Yeah.
It's just, and so to me, it's not that big of a difference. And so, but the adding of that scene that you were just talking about, I thought was fantastic. Like, yo, like she's like, oh my god, like, and where she realizes like, or not realizes, but it's like that psychological thing again. It's like of her breaking. She is breaking down psychologically. You see that in the game and you see it in the show. So again, I love it. Like I loved a lot of the changes that they made. Again, I think there were some things that I personally had an issue with, or not issue, but like, would it have been cool to see? Would have been like, there was a scene in the video game, or there's a part in the video game where they're riding the horse, Ellie and Dina, and a bomb goes off, like they trigger like a mine, and
that's how Shimmer dies.
Yeah, that's how Shimmer dies. Ellie goes, Ellie gets captured by the dude that she like cut in the second episode.
Yeah, by Manny.
And then Dina like goes and like rescues her. I think that was a really cool scene. Again, I understand why they cut it, timing, and they have to get to certain points and things like that.
And that's actually how they find out about I think during that stretch as well, is when they find out about Tommy, who goes on this like Punisher rampage.
Right.
And, like, none of that is present in the show. Like, Tommy is not the Punisher in the show.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
yeah,
that's a
like,
big change as well. Like,
yeah, well,
which again, it makes sense. It's like, because you're gonna, if you do that, Tommy is going to have to be literally like, he's like he would be blazing a path for them, and then people are naturally like, even I would want to see an episode of Tommy surviving, like, and fighting out there, like, which I feel like they kind of gave him that really cool moment in Jackson, like with the battle at Jackson Hole.
Yeah,
I think that was
a
really cool moment.
It makes sense for his character.
Trade off for that moment, I think, personally.
And also in the game, Tommy's like vengeance thing kind of like makes Ellie kind of like, yeah, like, I don't know why, but like I understand what people are saying about like the anger comparisons. Like Ellie in the game is just like, bro, I'm doing this. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm moving forward with this, and she's like headstrong about it. There are some points during that, you know, that trip to Seattle or when they first get there that there is some levity and stuff, but for the most part, Ellie is just on the mission. Yeah. So even when they start finding out what Tommy's doing, they're like, oh shit, like he probably knows more than us. So if anything, they're trying to just reach Tommy to help him.
Yeah, and this is why I like sitting here every Thursday and talking to you guys about this stuff, because this is such a great point, especially about Tommy's character in this show, because we get a little bit of their backstory with their father, which I don't believe was in the game, correct? And we had homeboy from from
Joel's father, yes.
From Hawkeye. We had our guy from Hawkeye, and Daredevil Born Again. Ariel, if you could pull up the actor's name, you know I'm referring to, Mr. Mustache. Joel and Tommy,
he actually was on the IMDb like top.
Joel and Tommy's father. You see why Joel? I love that scene. I love when his father goes to him and says, "Yo, maybe Tony Dalton, yes. Yeah. Maybe when it's time, when it's your time, you will break the cycle of violence.
Or you'll just be a little bit better."
Right.
And then Joel said the same thing to Ellie.
Right. Beautiful.
Right.
And let's get to that, but in a second, more about Tommy. Tommy was the one that always was getting hit. So having his character now be, you know, and again, go to that Jackson scene where he has a whole civilization of people that depend on him. He can't just be going out and doing crazy shit.
And that's
him doing this now is a risk. Him doing this now is just a lot.
Yeah.
And you could imagine he's like, yo, like this, like, and I love that it kind of becomes another antagonist for Ellie this season, right? Is Jackson, is Tommy, not in a sense of like, yo, like, oh my God, we got to deal with this, but you understand where she's coming from, but you also at least for me personally, I understand where Tommy's coming from. I understand where the board, the committee that they had there, where they're coming from. And Jesse even tells her, right? He's like, I voted no, which I was like, damn.
Again, not in the game, but an amazing everything to build his character. Sorry, go ahead.
Brim, talk to us, bro. How you feeling about it?
I actually think this was like my favorite episode of the season.
Yeah, the finale was. I thought it was a really good finale.
It had a great balance of like, yo, let's move, action and shit popping off, and then like decisions
fucked up
happening.
shit happened.
Yeah, because that stuff with the scar that happened didn't happen in the game.
That scene with Jesse, bro. I remember seeing that scene in the game after season 1 of the show dropped. People were already starting to spoil season 2, right?
Be careful, guys.
What the fuck?
So like, it was like someone playing the game, like, you know, like streaming the game, and they got to that part, and as soon as Jesse opens the door, he gets clocked in the head.
Pop,
but like,
bro.
I saw that, and it just happened so quick. It was like on TikTok. As soon as I scrolled, it was them opening the door and getting shot, and then I saw Ellie, and I'm like, okay, next. Like I was like, I don't know who that was or what the fuck just happened, but whatever.
Right. And you forgot.
So I forgot, and then when it happened in the show, it happened so quick again, and I realized the connection after it happened. So as it happened, I was like, what? And then I was like, oh yeah,
this was the moment.
that was that moment.
Yeah.
It's like, now I get why the person playing the game was so tight, because I'm assuming in the game it was similar. Like you started to like Jesse, and then boom.
Well, the thing is that he saves your life, and then like he kind of kicks it with you guys for that portion of the game.
They look like they're starting to bond, like whatever, and then it's like, nope.
Right, and that's
Shot right fucking here, man.
And that's gonna propel, at least to me, it's gonna propel Ellie even more now. She was tight about Joel, and now it's Abby again. That goes and kills another one of her peeps, and like. Again, they're both just taking bodies, bro. They're both just fucking violating each other's crews right now.
Violence is a cycle, bro. It's a cycle. That's what the whole point of this shit is. And like this revenge shit, it's not like you don't think about like the next step after you get your revenge. You know what I mean? It's like, and I think again, it was the way they handled Jesse's character in the show, I think was borderline like way better than what he was in the game.
Added a lot more depth, because I don't feel like in the game
depth.
I don't feel like in the game they really alluded to him being like the next leader of Jackson like that.
Not much really.
At all. Yeah.
And then on top of that, once he learns he has a kid, he doesn't really talk about it.
Exactly.
Like he doesn't like. And I get like you're kind of soaking all that information in. But
That's
it's like,
true.
In the show, she's like, in the show, he's like, yo,
about
like,
that bullshit.
I gotta get home.
He finds out and he locks in.
I gotta get my child out of here. Like,
Word.
I have to like. He's like, see the wheels turning.
Yeah, dad mode. He already has dad mode on.
Right, exactly. And he's like, yo, like I gotta get home. I gotta protect. I gotta get us out of this shit that you brought us into. Like, and he's like basically saying, this is why I voted no, because this is just insane. Look where we are. Look what's happening.
Yeah.
And again, all really her fault.
Yeah.
And so it's just, I think that was another great change that again nobody really seems to talk about. Nobody wants to talk about the things that they liked from the show. The show, there's just absolutely no way that the show gave you zero changes that you liked. There's just no way.
Talk to us.
I will say though,
literally
because
lying to
someone
yourself.
said in the comments in the chat that they believe that probably like muggles, right? Everyone who hasn't played the game, they got to believe that they at least liked the show, right? But I will say that Victoria would be considered a muggle, and so will I, because I never played the game. But I actually liked the show. Season 2 was not as good as 1, but it's not what people are saying. But Victoria didn't like the season. She
a lot of people
thought it was
aren't.
boring. She thought that there wasn't enough going on.
Kayla.
I was like, next season's gonna be about Abby, and she's like, yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah, that's what. And there was apparently there was like a 46% drop off in viewership after Joel died.
That's sad.
Oh yeah, because I mean, like, I don't blame. Like, Victoria thinks that she didn't expect that. She thought that Pedro Pascal was the main character. She was watching it for him, and then when he died, she literally was like, I don't feel like watching this anymore.
This is a thing. Like, my sister, She stopped
Game of
watching.
Thrones?
She stopped. No, she stopped watching Dexter after like one of like the characters had gotten like killed, and she was just like, no, like I'm not doing this anymore. Like this is one, it was too painful, and two, it's just like this is bullshit. So she stopped. I'm like, wow. And the thing is, Kayla. So Kayla, my fiance, she played both the games, and she was like a little like. About the season as well. I do want to get her exact takes because we didn't really go in depth about it.
Like you're gonna feel iffy because like playing the experience and watching it is like completely
I think
different.
and like she's fresh off playing this.
Yeah,
she's fresh off
so
playing
she could
this.
gatekeep crazy, bro.
And yo, she loves it. She's like, yo, The Last of Us, like that. She's like, that's my shit. Like I love these games. She's like, I can't wait to get back and like play these again. I'm like, wow, good for you.
C Baby just brought up. I remember The Walking Dead had a crazy drop off after Glenn died.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about,
bro.
Yeah,
I'm watching it right now. I'm on like the Negan like section.
Shut
and
up,
everything
Junior. You
that's
already
going.
knew that shit.
Shut up, Junior.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bro.
There was not a Walking Dead fall off after Glenn died.
I fell off.
After Glenn died?
Yeah, like season.
Nah, he fell off before that.
I watched season 8 and then I was just like, I'm good. Like I don't care anymore. It's the same thing.
What I remember was a fall off after season like 4. People were already shitting.
Oh yeah,
on the show.
governor. After the governor.
Are people tired of zombies?
I mean, when you're doing the same thing.
I'm just bullshitting, bro.
That show got boring as fuck, but I stuck through it with it, and actually the last season was very good.
Everyone tune into Arrow.
But yeah, I give this season a heat though, for sure.
Yeah, I think next season's gonna be
because Abby,
I'm gonna give this season a Sublime.
Killing me. That's hate.
Killing me.
That's
Absolutely
hate.
killing me.
Absolutely hate.
Okay.
Heat for me.
That's why the game was better.
Woo! What a hot take.
Apparently, right now is the coldest take on planet Earth.
That
bro.
the game was better.
I didn't even play that shit.
The
I'm kidding.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's probably the coldest take. Yeah, everyone thinks the game is better at this point right now. But I'm sorry if y'all wasn't fucking with it. I do think
Yo,
viewership.
Christian has the fucking worst takes, bro. Yo, Christian. Marc, can we ban him for like 10 minutes? He said Arrow was better than The Walking Dead. That's not even cap. What the fuck are you talking about?
What a liar.
Bro?
That's such a weird.
That's like, first of all, it's a weird ass comparison. Like, you're a weirdo for even comparing.
I mean, they're
that.
both soap operas, so yeah.
And two, like, no, it's not. Do you like rewatch Arrow, bro? It's corny as fuck after season 2.
Ew.
Yo, I'm checking my fucking phone.
Ew, guys.
Oh shit, he got an award. Let's go.
Wait, why are you guys? What happened?
Oh,
why is it a black?
Hold on, let me put it to my phone.
Guys, Eunice was at a film festival for his movie.
Is this on? This live?
Yeah, you're live.
Oh.
Wait, you gotta show the camera him.
Oh shit, hold on. Wait, call me back again.
What a dumbass.
Oh, he's on his laptop.
That was loud as fuck. Sorry, guys.
Loud, yeah.
My bad.
Yo, that shit give me PTSD.
All right.
The sound?
Yeah.
But let's do ratings and call-ins.
Hold on, Eunice is on here.
Hold on, Mr. The Walking fucking Dead. I mean, The Last of Us.
I didn't. Oh. Look at this.
Focus.
Show them the trophy. They can't really.
What does it say?
What is he?
Ew.
Bro, it's not. Yo,
What does it say? What does it say? What does it say?
Hold on. Put it up again.
Red City.
Real City, you blind fuck. Show Eunice.
Best directing fiction.
Yeah. Wait, hold it up again. Hold it up again.
Round
of applause. Snap it.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yo, where's my best supporting actor award? Did they hand that out?
Yo,
Did they
Junior
hand
said
that
was my
shit
best
out?
supporting actor award.
Yo, chat's asking for a speech.
Yo, Eunice, give a speech.
Speech.
I'll send you guys the speech.
Oh, you did us have one?
Put me on.
Oh, it's Max.
No one wants to see Max.
Just tell the stream that I miss them very dearly. They
Yo, shout out to Max, Arm & Hammer, Ultra Strong.
Yo, HBO Max in the building. Steady cam.
Your phone, he fucking locked your phone, bro. You gotta.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I did? I didn't even touch his phone.
Or it died then.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, your phone died.
Damn.
All right, finish your ratings. We can get in calls. Mark's gonna kill us.
Go ahead, Mark.
It's too late now. Just come over.
Mine was still wavy for this.
Mon Mothma?
I think next season's going to be even better, though.
I think next season's gonna be great. I can't wait to learn about Abby.
Yeah, dude. And the actress, Caitlin
Devers, right?
Dever. Caitlin Dever. In that one scene was phenomenal.
What, the finale?
Yeah,
the
she was
finale.
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right before she
was like, "You killed my fucking friend."
The shot went off. Yeah. I thought it was great.
She was pissed.
But yeah, so wavy for me. Sorry to the haters.
Bugging.
You have to share a mic.
That's okay.
Did Junior rate it?
Junior.
I'm giving it. I came in here with the intention. Sorry guys, y'all can't see me. Phone died. That's not a technical.
You could just come
difficulty,
here
though.
and say that.
I'm about to. Hold on. All right, I'm about to go there. Hold
Oh
on.
my God! Exactly. What the fuck?
Nah, matter of fact, now that I'm here,
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Shit is
I
painful.
came into this. Nah, I'm gonna go over there and tell you.
Yo, we gotta do call-ins. Come on.
See?
I thought someone was actually laughing that hard, bro.
But got sleepy with it. I was gonna say I came in here with the intentions of giving this a sublime, but I'm giving it a heat because y'all really changed my mind. Y'all really made some great points. O que você tá fazendo, velho? Y'all made some great points.
You fucked it all
Y'all
up.
absolutely killed it, and I'm excited to be here. Let's get the call-ins running so we could see people
guys,
talk shit.
Call-ins. Let's go.
For our members, this is our member call-ins. Guys, thank you so much. Mission Impossible review, The Last of Us. Stick around for our member call-ins. And again, $5 memberships here on YouTube, right here on YouTube. You get to do monthly call-ins with us. Again, giveaways, shout-outs, birthday, virtual hugs, you name it. Oh, he sent the speech? Oh, that's not the speech.
No, this is my script.
All right, we're doing call-ins.
We doing call-ins so we can talk
C-Baby, we got
some shit.
Pascal. I'm waiting for other people to join. We only do this once a month, y'all.
Where's Zay? He said he wanted to get into it.
I know, I'm waiting to see.
Yo, Zay, come in here and talk your shit. You been saying the dumbest shit too.
Damn.
Zay was cooking you, Mark.
Larry.
I don't know if you saw the chat, but Zay was cooking your ass, Mark.
I did. Yeah.
He said you thought you were spitting.
Yeah, I know, but he's real quiet though when I try to ask him exactly.
Oh, Zay, you the dick.
Hence why he's not joining.
Damn, cook this shit.
Yo, he's back on number 3. RR Cinematics number 2. Number 1 is C-Baby. Damn, Pat, what happened? You were number 1 for mad long for no reason, too. You were quiet this whole goddamn fucking...
Nah, we love you, Pat. Yo, what's up, y'all? Who you said we got in here?
We got Larry, we got Pascal, we got C-Baby.
Yo, some of the OGs right here, man. Yo, Larry, talk to it. Yo, I'm starting off with my F4 brother.
Wait, I thought Pat was also going to join. Pat said he was going to
Yo,
join.
Pat, where you at?
Larry Bear, you there?
I don't have a thumbnail.
Which one do I call in? Go in Discord and go to podcast.
Yes, sir.
Dumbass.
Oh, we
Waiting room.
Go to the one where everyone is in.
Oh yeah, waiting room. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they can't join this. I dragged them in.
Bro said I got controls. Yo, Larry, you with us?
Yeah, go to waiting room, guys. Waiting room.
Zay's here.
Yo, Larry, bro.
Zay,
welcome,
what up?
bro.
What's up, fellas?
Damn, I feel like it's been a minute.
Where's Zay?
Yeah, it's been
I think it has.
I think it has been a month. But yeah, a month now, like feels like forever. But welcome, brother. How you been? How was May? How did May treat you?
Dude, May was great. May was great. Watched a lot of movies and shows.
Yes, sir.
You know, hanging out, just chilling.
Yo, favorite May thing that you watched? Favorite thing you watched in May?
Favorite May thing?
Favorite May thing?
He's like,
The
"Mark, what a
flowers?
stupid question.
What'd Brim say?
The flowers.
The flowers.
Mayflower. Never mind. April showers.
Anyways, it was probably Mission Impossible.
Damn, Pat just went back to number 1 on the leaderboard.
Yo, he said all I gotta do is talk a little bit. Yo, so talk to us. What were the likes? What were the dislikes? What did you agree with or disagree with us, Larry, on your Mission Impossible takes?
I think I was pretty much the same. I wasn't the same as Brim was with that dude in the sub. I was like, nah, I'd like, but no, I don't think it was one of the best films, but I mean, it was a great finale, great culmination. They didn't do too bad with like, it didn't feel like nostalgia bait where they're like, hey, look what happened, 30 years ago with this franchise. Like, it was a good send off. Stunts were fucking crazy, especially the aerial shit. Like, I figured Dead Reckoning's cliff jump was gonna be like the best, but him in the plane was like crazy.
Oof. Yo, favorite MI stunt.
Favorite? Mine is the fallout, like him coming out of the plane. The fact that he hit that camera angle so good, is insane.
That shit is clean.
That is so crazy.
That's also like props to the whoever was
he wasn't even that wasn't his job. Did you ever see the background on that?
Yeah, it was incredible.
He was just a guy who skydives.
He was just a guy.
So they
who
had to teach him how to focus, or I think they had a fixed focus, and he had to go in. Tom Cruise had to get in that focus.
And it was a perfect take.
How insane is that, bro?
And they just the only thing they added in post was the lightning.
Yo, Larry, favorite MI stunt?
Show your work.
It was the fallout jump, but I really like this last one with him on the plane. Like I think that's as like crazy as it gets. And I wasn't. I mean,
oh yeah, for sure.
I wasn't thinking so at first, just because like I figured, well, I mean, he's gonna be tied down. It's not gonna be as crazy as free falling off a cliff, but it's actually pretty nuts.
If you're really deep, if you really like sit down, you're just like,
yo, on paper,
that motherfucker,
bro, just breathing
crazy.
Alone is crazy.
Yeah, like he's like has to breathe. And if you think about it, like sure, he's like tied down, but he's still having to like actually do the hanging on, so he's not fucking flailing around, and then they got a real problem. Like,
yeah,
they got a real problem. Nah, for sure, bro, for sure. Yeah, nah, that's the more you think about that stunt, the more you're just like, yeah, this dude is just out of his mind. Like he just has crazy. Like an illness.
Yo, think about the Dubai scene too. Him hanging off the side of the Burj Dubai, bro.
My God.
Bro, that is scary as fuck. He just jumps out and swings out.
Yo, I love how Jeremy Renner's like, your line is short. He's like, no shit. That felt so real too, because he's like, bro, yeah, duh. Like I'm out here like literally hanging on by a thread.
Especially when the glove falls off and it just sticks somewhere else.
Yeah,
so much anxiety.
You have to, again, when watching these movies, you absolutely need to take the stunts into consideration in your judgment of it, because it really is just insane shit that he's doing. What a goat. But I am excited to see what's next. I do think MI is getting a little bit of a break, so definitely excited for Top Gun. Definitely excited for whatever else TC got cooking in the kitchen. Larry, talk to us a little bit about your feelings of The Last of Us. How have we felt about season 2? Who are you agreeing with? Who are you disagreeing with, and why?
Don't be wrong.
So, in the Discord, I was agreeing more so with Chewie when it came to Ellie's want for revenge, like her being just fucking mad as hell. Furious,
fair.
Just killing people left and right, doesn't give a fuck. But
that's the first time I heard him curse. I feel like
you can't curse on this. You can't. Yo, no cursing, no cursing.
But but like it's kind of like what Mark said earlier. Like I'm okay. Like I was okay with the finale. I was okay with the season. They got the point across. It obviously like it's not exactly like how it was in the game, and I don't think it has to be. But I definitely prefer the way they did it in the game more. But I mean, overall,
totally fair. That's totally fair.
Like overall, like the show's still good. I might not have it. I might still think season 1 was better, but it's still a great story.
Yeah. Really I think season 1
measured take from Larry.
Measured take.
I love it.
A whelmed take. I think for me, the opening of season 1, it brings me into it immediately. So there's something so special about my season 1 watch of The Last of Us, and then
high.
Well, that too, but
that's hate.
That is hate.
Just the end.
No,
the ending
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Oh,
you had like a good experience.
Oh, I mean, yeah, just watching it sober, high, whatever.
You got a good experience. I was crying.
No, right. It's a real good. It's a really good bad experience. It's a really good, but it just brings you into the world immediately, right? It immediately tells you what this is, what you're getting into, and I'm like, bet. So season 1 will have a special place in my heart, and again, I rewatched it right before this season had come out as well. So. Again, absolutely enjoyed it. I think Bella's chemistry with Pedro is incredible. So that was something that I also felt throughout the, few episodes. And this was shorter. This was a shorter season. It was 7 episodes. So HBO, please, if you're listening,
make money somehow.
9 to 10 episodes, please. I'm not saying maybe this needed, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But either way, I think season 2. I'm sure they'll take whatever the criticism they got for season 2 and try and switch some things around for season 3. But Lair Bear, anything you want to leave us off with as we close out the month of May, as we enter June, is summertime. Talk to us.
Not really. Wow. Just everyone take care of yourselves.
Hey.
Enjoy the summer. Get the house.
Wash your fucking balls after a nice sweaty day.
Exactly.
Go watch 10 movies at AMC.
Yeah, that's what Larry has planned for June. Well, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for coming through. And F4 gang, bro. We gonna make more money than Superman. Speaking of Superman, Dino Dragon Geo. Welcome, brother.
What up? What up, gang?
How are you, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm having a good time right now.
Yo, you little schmiz?
No, I don't.
It's just nah.
That hesitation.
Him doing the hesitation, him going. Nah, I'm good. I'm chilling. It's just that natural high. Like we love it, bro. Welcome.
Yeah,
exactly? How?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I played a bunch of sports today, so I'm probably a little high on that.
Oh, okay. I feel you. But how did May treat you? How was the month of May?
May's been good. Life's been good. We got sports on every night. Basically, that's really good. The weather's getting nice, so that's always a blessing. Life's been good. Can't
Yo, we love to hear that, bro. Are you caught up? Are you MIF? Are you caught up? Are we doing this?
I'm not.
IMF. You mean?
I said MIF.
Yeah.
Ugh, idiot.
This dude is not a fan, bro. He does not watch the movie.
Yo, I didn't watch any of this shit, bro. This shit was mid. Wait, Dino, how many have you not just seen this one, or you just where you at?
I haven't seen any Mission Impossible.
Wow. Damn, so your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to watch 1 through 7.
Yeah, please.
I'll get on that. Again, definitely on the list for sure.
Right, so he just came here to talk shit about The Last of Us. Go ahead, get your shit off.
He's just here to talk shit.
Okay,
yeah.
I
can't wait.
Gio actually, I can. He hated the game and he hated the show. So I can't really. I don't really have beef with him. You didn't like it. He didn't like it.
I just have qualms. I just think with the story, I just think they could have done things differently. That's all. Like, I understand the story. I understand what they were trying to tell. I just don't like it I just don't like it in the way that they did it, basically. I'm not trying to hate on like any of this. I think the show is, for what they did production wise, casting, Pedro, amazing. Like, I will give props where props is due. Personally, I just don't like the way they chose to do the story for the game and for the show. Like, I think there could have been so many different ways they could have shown this and done it differently. Like, one of the things I've always thought about is like changing up the story, but having Ellie and having Abby go on an adventure together, and they learn about each other, and then Joel dies 3/4 into the game or 3/4 into the story. I think that is such a more impactful thing, because you get to learn about just who these people are. Like, we, the audience, know because, or we who play the game, we know who these people are because we play as them or we're watching them. I think getting to know each other would have just been so much more better at having a different way of going through it than it's just because there's so much logistical stuff. Like Joel, the way Joel dies in the show, I don't know. I think if it's the same as in the game as it is in the show.
Yeah, basically the
same. It just logistically, I don't know. If you think about Joel has been in a zombie apocalypse for years. We're going on years. I don't believe that he would just let his guard down so easily to get killed by these people. Logistically, and then in story wise, there's a lot of things that I just don't like and agree with when it comes to this. I'm not trying to uberly hate on it. I just don't like it personally.
Yeah.
I think they could have told it differently.
Wait, so Dinah, let me ask you this, because I think you brought up something pretty cool. If I'm understanding it correctly, so you're saying, obviously Joel does what he does, but in some way, shape, or form, Abby and you said Abby and Ellie, right? They go on an adventure together. So are you saying at this point in time, Abby doesn't know that Ellie has relations to Joel, and then when she finds out, she still has to make that decision of okay, I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna make this decision. That's kind of fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like that idea.
Keep the budget, change the story.
I actually kind of fuck with that. I can't lie.
I think it adds layers and it adds more humanity to each of them, why Abby's doing it, why, and as they go on to on the adventure, they could talk about Abby could talk about her dad, Ellie could talk about Joel, they could reminisce about these father figures they've had, they can learn about each other, and the whole point of the story is that violence is not the answer. We need to break the cycle of violence, and the whole point is that you get to learn more about these people and understand that these are just people. They're not just they've done horrible things, but these are people at the end of the day. And learning more about who people are and why they do things, I think something that the game just lacks so much. In my opinion,
that's I think another take, another that's I think it's a good idea. I think also another point is you shouldn't have to know somebody personally to feel for them, to understand hey, this is still wrong, and everyone's going through their shit. You shouldn't have to know somebody to know we're all going through some crazy shit personally, whatever, especially in that world and the zombie apocalypse,
for sure.
So that's in my and again, I still, the message is still great from what you were saying too, but I think for me personally, it's I think it makes it better that they don't know each other, but it ends up, well, I don't want to say, but they don't know each other, and so I think it adds. But go ahead.
I was thinking, I think it just adds such a sharp contrast to going from the game, and a game and show very similar. I think it's a sharp contrast to have the two characters you love. You're playing game one. You're falling in love with Ellie and Joel. These are the people you care about the most. These are the people you're connecting to the most. And Abby's brought in the second game. Sure, she's a new character. You got to bring her in. You got to make her likable. You got to make people, understand her, like her. But at the end of the day, she is the catalyst for destroying the two people that you care about the most in the entire game. In the entire show. Why would you hate Abby? At the and I guess you're supposed to. Then at the end of the game, the story is that violence is the answer. But like
Pascal, we'll get to Pascalito.
this
You gotta
person
go to
is like
Zay first because he's gonna shit on it.
eliminating the like you're the two people you care about. Like you've grown to care about over the course of like the game and the show. Like I just find that so counterproductive. Like to just absolutely like just destroy everything. And again, it's for the purpose of the story. I just feel like there's other ways
like
more meaning
that direction. Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't like the direction.
Yo,
that's fair.
And that was my gripe in the discourse. My gripe now. I'm trying to get it out now so you guys like understand where I'm coming from. Like I feel like this could have been
you spit
a different direction.
This is what I mean. It's divisive. It's like you know what I mean. Like people are either 100%. Going to love what the game did or in the show, or they're gonna hate it. And like that's just there's not really a lot of in between, because of the direction that everything goes in the game. And that's just how it was. Like it is. It's just a divisive game.
Dino, close us out, brother. Final thoughts and just a message to everybody here.
Final thoughts, man. We're in for a year of media, man. This is gonna be a phenomenal year. Hashtag Team Soups. We making a Billy. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Dude, Dude, Superman. I'm so hyped for it. I feel like it's gonna change. It's gonna change so much. Like it's from everything we've seen. Like me and Chris like fall on this so hard, bro. Just the minute detail. Like there's like James is so. He's so like in tune with making sure the minor details are in place. That like, bro, I know the Superman movie is gonna absolutely kill it. I'm so hyped for this year, bro. Like my wallet's about to be empty.
Word, Larry got 10 movies in June, bro. It's chilling.
Yo, shout out AD with the $5. Had to send some love to see the review.
Everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's year is phenomenal. Junior, like happy engagement, man. I'm so excited for your wedding. God bless you, man. Just happy for you to start a new life and everything.
Appreciate that, bro.
And I hope AD is also doing well.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, that's
Thank
crazy. You know I'm getting married too, right? You know I'm getting married too, right, motherfucker?
My bad, Brim. I didn't know, Brim. God bless you, bro, too, man. I hope
we're each other's best man.
You too, man.
Facts.
Yo, AD donated 5. We appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Had to send some love. CWV while I'm sick. Great conversation, guys. Much love.
Yeah.
Feel better, AD. Feel better.
Just want to give a quick shout out. I don't know if he's still in the chat. Ryan Unicomb. Shout out to you, bro. Australian dude. Shout out Australia. Thanks for joining in. He's definitely Team Soups on that one.
Wow, he's listening from the future.
Yeah, we'd love to have him. Love to have him on sometime. Yo, so we got another shit talker. Shout out to you, Dino. We love you. Zay, Zay, welcome, brother. First time calling in, bro. He's so hyped. He's been waiting for this.
Let's go.
He's been waiting for this.
Bro, it's like this, bro. Let's go.
Yo,
Let's
you know
go.
I've been waiting
I'm
for
here.
this.
Yo, Zay.
I'm in the real lag. I'm lagging.
A little bit, bro, but it's all good. We could hear you. Real quick, it's your first time calling in, so we need a villain name and we need where you're from. I'm gonna assume Philadelphia. I'm gonna assume Pennsylvania since you a Sixers fan, but I can't always make that assumption. Yeah, you see?
Nah, I'm if we going with a villain name, I'm gonna choose Castro. I feel like that's hard, but I'm not from
like Fidel?
I'm not from Philly. I'm from Virginia.
Virginia, okay, dope. Where at?
757, so the Norfolk area.
Yeah, I didn't mean to air your shit out like that. Yeah, but I got an uncle in Virginia Beach. That's why I wanted to know to see if you was around. Yo, so talk to us, man. I feel like you've had a lot built up. I feel like you have a lot of shit to get off your chest. So let's hear it, bro. Shout out Fidel Castro. No shout out for the Fidel Castro.
What we starting with first? Because I gotta.
Ooh.
Did you Mission Impossible? Did you watch it?
So I haven't seen any Mission Impossible movie.
What is going on? What is happening?
I haven't seen any Mission Impossible movie.
That's fucking.
That's
insane.
just not of my time. Feel me? Like,
nah, grow up, bro.
2003.
Grow up and watch that shit.
Yo, you said 2003?
Streaming calls us unks, bro.
He was born 2003.
I didn't even say that. You said that yourself.
Motherfucker's
But,
old. He's my sister's age.
I'm more of a I'm more of a High School Musical 2 kind of guy.
Let's go. Nah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Bet on it. Bet on it. Shout out Dino for the 50.
He's gonna be first in line from when we drop.
Oh yeah, bro. I don't know if you know. So Dino last a couple weeks ago dropped 50. I'm doing a bet on it. Troy Bolton. Before the summer ends, we learning the choreography. We doing this shit. We gonna make a whole production out of it.
Guys, I'm gonna be the first person there.
He's like, I'm in there, bro. Yo, so I guess let's start with what we talked about today. The Last of Us. Hit us with it, man. What do you gotta say on The Last of Us season 2?
Be specific.
So I am a dedicated hater now. I am a dedicated hater now.
We know.
But I do want to say like the good things that I like about the season 2.
Okay, we like that. We like positivity.
Really like the cast.
We don't want to hear them, bro.
Really like the cast.
I didn't know you liked anything about the show. I didn't know.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Go ahead.
No, but I do want to say like I really do like the cast. The cast is great. I think that's one reason why people do like this show. They keep coming back to the show because the cast is great. But we're gonna talk about my problems with it, yo.
That's the only good thing.
Bro. Only say cast. That's the only good thing.
Cast is great.
Okay.
Yeah, I have nothing wrong with the cast. But if we gonna talk about my problems with it, first problem, when I knew the show was in trouble was probably in like episode 2 when they killed Joel, bro. They killed Joel, and
bro said he's in trouble.
Go ahead.
I
don't have any problems with them killing Joel. I'm cool with them killing Joel, but I more so have a problem with like how they executed it. Like, why? I'm not liking the fact that Abby gave this dude a whole monologue before she killed him. She told him like, you know what? You killed my dad. You did this. You did that. You did this. Like, bro, just kill him. I feel like, or actually, you know what? You can have her say that, but you can have like a flashback in season 3 where she tells him the whole monologue after we've already learned it as the audience. You don't have to tell us that in the beginning of the season, because I feel like that removes sympathy for Abby that you gain in season 3 when you're playing, or not season 3, but in the second part of the game. That removes the impact a little bit because you already know her backstory. You're just like, I don't want to do that anyway. And I think that the structure for the season is pretty bad because honestly, it should have been an 18 episode season with like a not after episode 9. We go straight to Abby.
We go straight to Abby. Just remember, some people haven't played the game, so like don't really talk about post when we switch to Abby. So like just don't spoil it for me.
Right. For sure. But I just think that would have worked better having like a mid-season break instead of it being like 7 episodes. Yeah, exactly. A year or two, and it's only like what 7 episodes.
He might have cooked.
Yeah. I feel like that's garbage. And then the way that they continue to tell us like Abby's backstory over this season. Nora said it. Ellie said it. I think almost twice in the finale. Abby said it in the beginning. It's almost like they felt like they were kind of afraid. That, to me personally, they were kind of afraid to make to like just make you hate Abby. They wanted you to like sympathize with her way more over the first. And I feel like the story works better if you sympathize with Abby over the course of her story as you learn like who she is, because you really find out that she's really just another Joel.
Damn.
I'll address
another Joel.
I'll address these points right now really quickly. Again,
Zay was spitting those. Zay was spitting.
I understand. You know, like I guess you know, like you didn't like that they revealed who Abby was so early in the show. For me, I think again, people like. I don't know if I'll accept that one. That's not terrible. Like I think that the problem is though with that is that I think people would be like who didn't play the games, you know, because again in the games you're more invested. Like even though you didn't know in the games too, you're more invested. You're playing through those moments. In the show, if people were just gonna be like, wait, who the fuck is this person? Like what the fuck? Like. I think they would have been even more pissed, like people who didn't play the games, the Muggles. And so I think they added that for them. And also it like I think it'll pay off again because next season it's all obviously going to be about Abby, and I think she's going to smoke it. I think she's great. And your other point was about the episode length, like the way they structured the season. So 18 episodes, the budget would be in the toilet. Bro, this shit would start looking like a CW show. Like now,
yo, chill. Don't disrespect the GOAT.
Stop it.
Legends of Tomorrow, Bebo.
No, but
that's
for real,
insane.
Like, the budget would not be anywhere near what it is now, and so I think that would be a potential issue. Also, there's so much that happens in that back half of in Abby's half of the game. Like, I don't know how like, I feel like it would still end up being rushed because I think I know the point where you would maybe potentially want to end it, and then maybe a season 3 after that, just a shorter one potentially, or which I understand. But like, I think if money wasn't an object, I would think, sure, yeah, I think that would work. You know, I just think money wise, I just don't think it would work out for them. Because also a lot of people like these shorter seasons. It's just a fact. Like, people are loving because like you're locked in for this like set amount of time, and then it just goes to a new thing. You know what I mean? It's like, again, attention spans. Like, I just feel like you can't hold people for that long anymore. What's the last time a show had 18 episodes that was fire?
Yeah,
18 episodes.
Yeah, you can't really.
Arrow, bro. If we being serious about shit,
Arrow season Arrow season 2. Like,
stop. Arrow season 5 is gas.
Yes, it is Prometheus. Let's go.
Hello, Oliver.
23 episodes.
Anyway.
Nah, but this
but
is
like, listen. Sorry.
No, you good. Talking shit.
Do you think that, like, what out of the changes, did you have any problem with like the other changes? Like, did you like what they did with Jesse? Do you like the backstory that they gave, like more building and Dina's character, or no, you didn't like that stuff?
I think that I like the changes. I like the changes with Dina. I like some of the changes with Jesse. I don't like how much he wasn't on Ellie's side. I think that like everybody, I feel like everybody besides Dina was kind of yelling at Ellie the whole show. And it was like, it was kind of making Ellie out to be this like this kind of like child instead of like the competent adult that she should be in my eyes. But I think that in terms of Jesse as a character, they did add like more depth to him. I'm not even gonna hate on that. They added more depth to him. They made him like more of like a person, more of a character, you know, and he was definitely acted, you know, pretty well, and they gave him more depth and stuff like that. I just think that the way that he was kind of like the savior, and obviously, you know, in the society that we live in, having a man come in as a savior with a woman that's, you know, not able to handle herself, that's a little crazy. You had Jesse in comparison to Ellie, he felt like the adult in the room. And I think it should be a peer-to-peer relationship. I thought that at the beginning of the season when they showed Ellie, you know, doing like the flips and taking that one big guy down, that she was training to like be like, you know, a real problem in the season. I'm like, oh, okay, over the course of the season, that's gonna like foreshadow like how much of a problem she is. But I don't think that they kind of like showed that as much as I wanted them to. I wanted them to show more of Ellie just being good at killing. That's what I wanted to see.
I get what he's saying.
Being trained by Jesse, I wanted to see Ellie be good at killing, and she wasn't
ferocious like
doing that
attitude.
Yeah. And I'm not even asking.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not even asking for like them to like they skip Hillcrest. Cool, one of my favorite parts of the game, but they skip Hillcrest, which is cool. I get it. You can't do.
Yeah,
you can't do Hillcrest.
He said cool, but it's not cool. You felt it. He's like, my favorite part, but cool. Yes.
Yeah. Fine. It's okay. It's fine. But yeah, they skip like some of the action scenes, which is cool. But that doesn't mean you can't have like certain moments where Ellie is just like she's able to handle herself solo. That's why I was kind of mad when we got to the hospital scene and she just got in the hospital. They just skipped her straight to her getting to Nora. They didn't show us how she got in the hospital, how she got to Nora. Like that would have been a great like moment to kind of show like how good Ellie is at this, that she gets to the hospital and she kills one of the, you know, top people of the WLF. Like that would have been fire.
Yeah,
but
and Zay,
they didn't show that.
To that point. Sorry, Mark. It just to that point, I think Greg Mason, the showrunner, I think he had said something recently that did piss off a lot of fans as well, where he was kind of saying like, "Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, and this is not verbatim at all, but it was something along the lines where Ellie isn't as I don't remember what the term was, but he was just basically saying she isn't as well trained in a sense as Abby is. And a lot of people were disappointed in that statement because they're like,
I mean, Abby got trained by literally
military training.
No, but it was something along the lines of her just not being as intelligent in a way. Again, if someone could pull it up for me.
Here's the quote. Abby is seemingly not like Ellie in that Abby is incredibly competent.
You see that I feel like that's a little bit frustrating. Do you guys really think that Ellie isn't as competent as Abby? Is that a proper term to use for that?
In the show, she's shown to not be like that. Like, I guess I guess he's right, but that's just I have a problem with how he perceives the character. That's what he thinks. Like,
got you.
I think we haven't. I mean, we don't even know how like Abby's like actual competency in the show because we really haven't seen her. So I don't know what it like in the game. Abby is extremely competent, extremely like obviously military trained. She was literally
and she's ox.
And in the show also, I think I don't even if my memory serves, she's in line to like lead the WLF, and I don't think in the games that was a really like
Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright has said that, and I think a lot of people also had a problem with that, where they're like, "Yo, we should have got either more or just not show him at all this season." But I feel like a lot of people were saying he was underutilized. But I feel like again, they're setting a lot up for season 3. Yeah,
for Abby's shit. Like it's a little bit less you have to do. Like they had to chip away as they were going forward.
Right.
Like I was totally fine with all the WLF scenes. It added depth. It added all that stuff.
Zay, brother, it's your first time calling, bro. What was the meaning behind Castro was that just a name you had made up?
Nah. I used it a couple years ago as my rap name for a little while. Then I stopped using it because I wanted to.
Yo, guys,
wait, like Cash, like what, like
Castro or Castro?
Yeah, like the Egyptian name, Castro.
Okay.
Yeah,
not Fidel. Bro, we appreciate you, man. First time calling in. Thank you so much for being a part of the community, bro. We are so glad you got the opportunity to talk your shit, especially about something you care about so deeply. That's why we're here. I thought you made up some great points. That's why we do this, because y'all sometimes change our perspective on shit, and it's amazing. What would you like to leave the people off with here tonight?
Avengers Doomsday is gonna be gas. I don't know why anybody has any doubt about that. The Russo brothers are gonna cook. Avengers Doomsday is gonna be crazy.
Hey.
Fantastic Four gonna be the best movie of the year. Superman gonna be garbage. I'm like,
I'm getting
hype. Yo, we gonna find more ways to get y'all to call in more than just once a month, because I would love to hear more of these takes. We got to get to the other people though. Zay, appreciate you, brother. Much love. We hope to hear your beautiful voice here again with us. Damn, bro, dub my shit. That's crazy, bro. Dubbed it, bro. Muted it. He's like, yo, cut it.
Cut it. Yo, he said that Superman shit, bro. I'm about to kick you out of the
Basquelito, bro. You was hearing a lot. You was hearing a lot just now. You had Zay and Dino back to back. What's the defense? What are we saying here, bro?
I don't know. They've said too much that I can't remember everything and can't rebuttal everything. I don't know.
That's all right.
I don't know. I'll start with Dino, I guess. I don't know.
Nah, just start with how you feel. Like what did you fuck about? Like what did you really enjoy about this? Like what gripped you?
I don't know, everything. Like, freaking sets are amazing. The acting's amazing. Like, everything, bro. Like, I don't care that they changed shit that maybe shouldn't have been changed. Like, I don't know. It's a show. Like, I don't know. Everything was.
Bro can't even explain it, bro. He's dumbfounded. He's dumbfounded.
I think it's like adaptations, as weird as this statement is, adaptations just have to be the same but different, and like we can't view them as the same thing. And it's like hard, like, and it's like a weird. It's such a weird. I think like headspace you have to be in when you watch these things. Like just more open versus like, oh, I'm looking for all the things that happened in the game. Oh my god, like that. That's what I mean. Like it's a weird headspace. I think people have to be in.
So if I can talk about the adaptation thing, like even in the first season, they don't do a lot of action. Like I guess that's why people don't think Ellie's like as mad as people, because like in the game you play as her and you're like kill mad people. You're murdering just everything. But in the game, you're not going to have an action scene every episode. Like
for the show,
you're not playing the show, so you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna be fighting all the time. Like they just can't do that. It'd just be an action show at that point. Like it's different, bro. They have to change shit to make it suitable for a show.
I mean, you had cashed in your call in last week. We speak about it pretty often when it comes to adapting anything, right? A comic book, a book, video game, animation to live action. It's always, and I'm sure we'll have this conversation, when we discuss it. I don't know to what extent will we discuss How I Met Your Dragon, because I was watching How I Met Your Mother last night. How I Met Your Dragon.
How I Met Your Dragon. Weeknights on TBS this fall.
We should create it. We should do that. How I Met Your Dragon. But How to Train Your Dragon, right? So I'm sure that's going to be another topic of discussion where it's just like, yo, like they're, or even now this weekend, Lilo and Stitch, right? And it's just like they changed a lot and a lot of people didn't like it or whatever it is. It's
just still made money.
It's just making bank.
There's always a conversation of books to movies. Like it's with everything now.
It's with everything. Absolutely, and maybe that does bring up the question. And I saw a tweet the other day that was very true, where a lot is being adapted, no matter what it is, book, everything we just mentioned. It doesn't matter. Everything is being adapted into a live action form, whether a show or a movie. But there is also a lot of original stuff coming out that I feel like both can coexist, right? So we do have both. So if you really just don't want to watch any more adaptations, I mean, everyone wants to just check it out to just see, and I highly recommend, again, don't listen to critics, just form your own opinions. Film and television is super subjective. Again, that's why we have you guys here talking about all this, because you give us different insight on things that maybe we have missed, or maybe that will change our opinion for better or worse on a show or a movie. It's super subjective in that manner, right? So I think it's incredible that we can have both sides of this coin. But I do think it's something where it's not going to stop. People are going to continue making adaptations of everything, and we just have to hope that whatever way they do it, it appeals to us, in a way. And again, right, it's not going to feel the same. It could feel the same, but it's not going to hit the same. And maybe for those of you that have played the game, you could probably say that's true, right? Like it's something where it's like, okay, it feels the same, but obviously it's not. Like it's a completely different medium, so it can't feel the same because it's not the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Pascalito, man. Yeah. Hey, we're super glad you enjoyed it. You seem to be a very big advocate for it. Remind us again, are you team F4 or you team Soups?
My question is that
I still like every time we bring it up in the Discord, I like still can't decide. Like I don't know. Like it's gonna be hard to.
When in doubt, just
maybe. I might go Superman because like it looked like. This like MCU's falling off, I guess. I don't know why, but
the Thunderbolts, Thunderbolts box office.
No, I know, but like it
scares me a little bit. F4, we might be in the mud.
I guess if the reviews come out that it's mid, apparently, like I don't know.
Nah,
So
I don't believe. Who said they had their sources? Who said they had their sources? I don't believe the chit chat. I don't believe the chatter,
Yeah,
bro.
apparently something in the Discord had the post credit reveal tomorrow.
I think it was Zay's bum ass.
It was not a real thing though.
Yeah, Zay said it wasn't real though.
Oh.
Bro, Zay just be yapping, bro.
He's a liar. Nah, I'm kidding.
Nah, but
yeah.
Pascalito, what would you like to leave us off with here tonight, bro?
I'm gonna go watch Karate Kid Legends at some point. It's gonna make no money, but I don't care.
Yo, I'm sorry, bro. Yo, shout out Jackie Chan, shout out Jaden Smith, shout out Ralph DiMaggio, shout out How I Met Your Mother because he's in that as well. But nah, I'm not in there. I'm sorry, bro. That was one of the trailers I saw. I was like, damn, this shit look ass. I can't even lie. But I hope it does well. I hope it does well. I hope y'all karate heads. I hope y'all fuck with it. I used to do karate, by the way. Just a fun fact. Pascalito.
Yo.
We love you, brother. Thank you. Shout out to Canada. Love your country. Never been, but I can't wait. I want to go to the Formula One Grand Prix there in Montreal. So I'll let you know if I ever end up there, so you could join me.
Yeah.
We got Danny Rue and C Baby.
Damn. Yo, let's. Oh, Ariel's leaving me too, guys.
Yeah, I gotta catch a train, guys. I'm sorry.
Brim did an Irish goodbye, and now Ariel's gonna.
Ariel has to go catch a train, bro.
Damn. Sad to see you leave, bro. But
I'm gonna walk
sad
away.
to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. You know, huh?
I'm gonna walk away.
What?
I'm gonna walk away slow in case y'all change your mind.
Okay, Remick. Yo, shout out Sinners. Sinners coming out in Blu-ray and coming out in digital very soon. But guys, get the Blu-ray, not the digital. Shout out to Danny Rue because Danny Rue has always been a physical media guy.
Did he fall asleep?
Hello, Danny. Yo, Danny Rue, I'm not gonna ask you how your May has been because we kind of know how your May has been. You've told us that May so far has been a little tough, bro. We here with you, man. It's just one of those moments in your life, bro. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. We promise. I promise.
Yeah, I'm just glad I got people in my life. That's all I gotta leave it at.
Yes, sir. So we know right now you're not caught up to MI. You're not caught up to The Last of Us. Sorry for any spoilers. We hope you were able to mute as much as possible.
I'm glad I tuned into the stream like once like y'all were. I was working on a house, so I had to lock in for a bit because I had overtime today, so I got to that house late. So I just wanted to. I tuned in for that tiny bit at the beginning, and then once I got done with the lawn, y'all just finished the Mission Impossible talk, which that's the one I was more worried for.
Lit. Damn, bro, saying yo, I don't even care about T-Lou like that right now.
Well, he probably knows the story already.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Danny Rue, you played the game?
Yeah, when it first came out, I need to do a replay of it.
So what did you think of the game?
I understand what they were going for, but personally, like, I feel like it could have been, in my opinion, it could have been different. And that's where I bring up the talk of like a replay because I haven't played it since it came out.
Oh, okay.
So I need to get like my fresh thoughts on it. And then like I still got to finish my replay of the first one. I only stopped because work started piling up.
Right.
But so I want to do that. But I just got to replay it, honestly.
Fire, bro.
Right.
So what is something this month or just anything? What do you want to talk about right now? What do you want to hit us with? What is your team Soups, I believe, right? That's on you.
Of course he is.
I'm not gonna lie, man. With everything that's been happening, like I'm not saying I'm not gonna see it, but I just been so busy. It's like my hype just for nerdy shit in general just been slowing down.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
yo, this is what you got to do, bro. Because this happens to me all the time. Sometimes too. You know, like life gets crazy.
All the time, sometimes.
All the time, sometimes. This shit happens all the time, sometimes. Life will get crazy, bro. So you know what you got to do? You got to sit down. We was in the comics chat today in the Discord, !Discord. Join the Discord, y'all. We was talking comics. Yo, whenever you got some free time, you your figures, bro. You do your figures, but open up a comic book, rewatch a comic book movie, rewatch a comic book show, or just watch a video or a YouTube video on something. Like, because once you do, bro, I feel, at least me personally, it's not even that, Mark. It's just my comfort. And I think that's why I fuck with it so much. I think that's why we started this whole thing in the first place. It's just comforting. It's like, yo, I love my Star Wars, bro. And I love when May comes around because they drop Star Wars shit and we talk about it, and Andor just finished. So it's just like, I feel like once you get back sort of doing it on a daily basis, like, it's not even about the hype. It's just about the love. You know what I mean? So I feel like it'll help you. I feel like it will help you on like a daily basis, just being able to, like, for me personally, like, I'll listen to something on the way to work. You know what I mean? Dealing with like, so, yo, shout out Emergency Awesome, shout out Charlie. I'll just listen to something regarding the new Superman trailer and like breakdowns and all that stuff. And sometimes it just makes me feel like a kid again too. You know what I mean? Like when all this stuff with like the Infinity War hype and the Endgame hype. Obviously, it's not the same, but it's still a piece of you that's just like, at least me personally, why I feel the community was built the way it's been built is because it's just like, this stuff is just so awesome to just talk about and so awesome to just deal with sometimes. So if you can, I recommend trying that. And also it'll just help get your mind off of dealing with thinking about work all the time and, you know, all that stuff. So that's just my personal opinion.
no, you're 100% right on that. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, yeah, like I just gotta take it easy, you know. Like, I come from parents that, you know, work their entire life, so like that kind of just like planted it onto me.
Yeah. You feel like you're being lazy if you like you kind of take some time off.
Yeah.
And chill. Yeah.
But yeah, dude.
Like,
but you need it. You're a human being. We all need it.
Yeah, bro. It's Zane said, "Damn, it's getting serious." Yeah, I mean, look, it's just something where you just gotta remember, as corny as it sounds and as like cliche, whatever it is, life is truly short. So it's just like you really do just have to enjoy the moment. You know what I mean? And we're gonna deal with daily struggles for sure, but it's something. You know, it's just enjoy what time you have here.
Like, you bringing up like just talking about whatever. I mean, like, dude, I was at work and I forgot they had a live stream showing new figures. Like, bro, that brought me out for a little bit. So like, it was a good hour of revealing stuff. They revealed the basic like the main cast for the Fantastic Four figures. So like all four of them, then Silver Surfer and Johnny all flamed up.
Bro, I saw they spoiled the Pops spoiled the pregnancy thing.
Yeah, but they spoiled that. They spoiled that a long time ago.
I guess, but if you're just looking at the Pops, then you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, Funko is really very like
they're really bad about that.
Yeah, the spoilers, they just like, oh my god. Yeah. And then they also revealed a whole lineup of like Marvel vs. Capcom figures, and I have not played a single Marvel vs. Capcom, but oh my god, they look beautiful.
Okay.
Like the one I'm most excited for, and I'm also worried about because of how pricey it's gonna be, because thanks to Orange Man. But like it's basically, I guess in the comics his name's Shimon Gorath, but they can't call him that because of licensing or something.
Damn.
It's Gargantos, basically from the one-eyed tentacle monster from Multiverse of Madness, but from the Capcom game. And like I said, I've never played a single game, but I need that figure in my collection.
Bro said
I need it, dude. Like
yeah, guys, check out
See,
check
right
out
there,
Danny
I feel the nerd levels rising.
Like
I feel it's already happening.
Dude, I don't like they revealed 2-packs. It's like I don't need another Thanos. I have my definitive Thanos. But I
Tupac.
want
They
the
got
comic book
Tupac. They got a
Psylocke.
Tupac Funko.
What's up?
Sorry, bad joke.
He's an idiot.
What?
He said 2 packs. I was like, oh, they got a Tupac Funko. My bad.
He's so stupid.
Cook my shit.
This dude.
Oh, but like, bro, that's the struggle with collecting. It's like I want this figure, but I have to get the other one too. Like I don't want another Thanos.
I don't want
No wonder
another
you work so
Thanos.
much. God.
Word. He's like, yo, I gotta keep my figures safe, bro. Danny Rue,
Yeah,
we
Danny, I
hope.
think you need to take a mental week. Just take like a week off.
Yeah, and finish Game of Thrones.
Yep.
I gotta do that. Yeah.
But
Need that Game of Thrones pod.
word need it.
Oh wow, we still haven't done that.
If
Bro, I'm gonna have to
also I
rewatch.
haven't. So I'm still. If y'all still want to do that watch along thing on the episode y'all were wanting to watch, I'm still willing to do that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I just gotta remember to not watch it. I'll just
Season
let
3,
you know
episode
when-
9.
Yep.
Jesus.
What episode are you on?
Jesus.
I haven't even
Episode
started
one.
it. That's the thing.
You're on season 3, right? You're on season 3.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah,
Bet.
and
Say
I haven't
less.
started it, but yeah. So I just gotta do that. I just need a break, man.
Yeah, it'll things will calm down, bro. We love you, bro. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for always tuning in. What would you like to leave the people off with?
I love this community, man. I love y'all guys. So thanks a lot for just being there.
Yes,
Love
sir.
you, bro.
Continue being a nerd, bro. Always. And last,
Chilling with kings.
with the antagonist. Chilling with the antagonist.
chilling with kings.
Last but certainly
CWK.
not least, our guy C Baby. Talk to us, bro. Where are you on your MI watch?
Just
6.
finished 5. He just
That's
finished
too slow for your standards, bro. In my opinion.
Low key,
I get those
in my
once you
opinion.
said you watched the first one, I expected like by the next day you were gonna be caught up.
Yeah, bro. I thought it was raps. I thought it was raps. I thought he had it all figured out. I'm like, yeah. Like I'm gonna wake up and the dude's
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to-
in the theater watching the new one.
Right.
I'm trying to take my time with it a little bit because sometimes with movies, if I do like a complete watch through, it like
Blends
really
together.
burns me out. Yeah. And it kind of everything blends together. Like I already forgot that the MI4 villain is not the MI3 villain. So
Oh yeah.
it already started to blend a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Nah, but I'm excited for you to catch up. I'm glad you took the leap. I know Zay, although Zay was talking this shit, I hope that he eventually does come around to it. Dino definitely as well. Geo, for sure. And I see y'all talking shit over here because he's saying season 8 defender, bro. Chris, I'm a season 8 defender. Are there flaws? Absolutely. I don't care. I'm defending it.
There are flaws for sure.
There are 100 million flaws. I love it. I don't care. Yes, Game of Thrones pod soon. For you too as well, C baby. We got the Arrowverse pod that's coming soon. Yo, Arrowverse is crazy. Yo, the only successful
Fuck no.
DC, the
I'm
only
excited
successful
for that
DC.
Yeah, I might be sick that day. I don't know.
You a hater, bro.
Well,
You acting like me and
Whoa,
you,
what?
bro.
You guys-
I'll give you
No. Once we talk about season 2 of Arrow and Flash, then I'll.
Bro, that's
Come
how
on,
me
bro.
and Mark's
Like-
relationship started, bro. That's how me and Mark's relationship has started,
true.
bro. It
That's
was
true.
just like
Power
like,
couple. Power
yeah,
couple.
right when I had met my girl and like she was just like, yo, like my uncle Mark, like he like with all that too. I'm like, he don't know Ra's al Ghul like I know Ra's al Ghul. He don't know Ra's al Ghul like I know Ra's al
Every
Ghul.
family gathering after that, she would text me. He's like, "Yo, Junior wants to know if you're coming to the family gathering." I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm on my way."
I'm on my way, but like, yo, we be like chatting Arrow, bro. I'm like, all right, this dude knows what he's talking about. Like, he know about the Lazarus Pit, Like I'm like,
and like after midway through season 3, we had to kind of be like, yeah.
I'll suck him.
I don't know, man.
You hating, bro. You
might have to drop this shit.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Nah, season 4 was some huge basura, but then season 5 was yo, that Damien Dark shit
was horrendous.
Season 5 is fantastic.
Fantastic is strong, but it was.
I mean, it is fantastic. It's the best season of the show. I mean, it is.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I needed to hear.
Hello, Oliver.
He's not.
I'm sorry. Did you forget?
Really
did you forget how good? Did you forget how good Capuchon is? 517. Like
who?
It's the episode where Oliver is a prisoner.
Where he's naked in the shower and he's fucking people up.
No, it's
what?
That's the one where.
What show did you watch?
That's the one where.
All right,
that's the one where Adrian
about the arrow.
You just said when he was naked in the shower.
Yeah, he was in the prison cell. He was naked, and they were trying to kill him while he was taking a shower.
That's in the prison. That's in season 7.
Damn, that's season 7. Yo, Richard Dragon was buns, dude. Richard Dragon. Who?
Ricardo.
He was around for so long too. They kept him around.
I watched the whole show. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
A boot. Oh, there's that Canadian accent. I heard that.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yo, see, baby, where do you stand in terms of T-Lou?
I haven't watched it.
Yo, this is honestly, this might be one of the worst call-ins. This is one of the worst call-ins.
I'm defending it.
I'm not a hater, bro.
What good word?
But you can't love it, bro. Yes,
Mark hates mental health. Confirmed. Mark hates mental health.
Confirmed.
Mark hates mental health. Clip this. Clip that, chat. Clip it.
Yo, he's canceled. He's done.
Don't clip it. Don't clip it. Don't clip it.
Say bye, Mark. Say bye, Mark. It was nice.
Here's the thing. Like, Mark was saying that it was like BVS a little bit. But I was saying that it was closer to TLJ with the reaction that I got.
Let's go. Last Jedi Defender. Let's go.
I mean, but that's a fair comparison also.
I agree.
Because, people... I only say BBS just because I still think, like, yes, The Last Jedi was divisive, but I don't know. I felt like... I mean...
Yeah, he makes a good point, bro. He makes a good point. He makes a good point.
Both movies were very dope.
Absolutely. And I think
it could be either one.
Again, we're definitely not getting into Star Wars right now. But
no, we're not.
Real quick. Real
I
quick.
want to get into Star Wars anytime.
But real quick, I do think if besides all the other BTS issues and them going from one director to another back to the original director, which that's what initially fucked the sequel trilogy. I'm still a sequel trilogy defender though, because if you really deep it, in my opinion, if you really deep it, Force Awakens is gas. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Force Awakens is fucking incredible, and if you think I'm wrong, rewatch it. Force Awakens is incredible.
Good. It's well written.
Last Jedi,
acted.
yes, agreed. Last Jedi, I think is super misunderstood. I think it's super misunderstood.
Yo, Pascal's getting so pissed.
Here's the thing, Junior. Here's the thing. TLJ. Here's the thing. TLJ is the best looking Star Wars movie that there has ever been, and it's not even.
Rogue One, bro.
I'm still Rogue One's my baby, bro. Anything what I say about Rogue, what I say about Rogue, bro.
What's better than Rogue One?
TLJ. It looks better than Rogue One.
It looks better.
Yo,
it looks better.
Yo, Rogue. Anything. What I tell y'all earlier. Rogue, X-Men '97, Rogue Nation, Rogue One, Nissan Rogue. Anything Rogue, that's on me. That's on me. So you can't chat to me anything about if it ain't Rogue One, don't chat to me. But see, baby, again.
Rogue.
In the background, have me dying.
It's time for bed.
It's time for bed.
Take a pill, bro.
Yo, just put the fries in the bag, bro. But
we're done, bro.
As a And then you can talk shit about Rise of Skywalker. That's fine. But Force Awakens, TLJ, come on, yo. Just please, come on. Let's have a little bit more respect.
I support that.
Please,
Hey, let's go to bed, guys.
Please rewatch PLJ.
Yo,
I promise you guys will.
I will never.
See, baby. See, baby.
End it.
See, baby.
Come on, bro.
The street.
Yo, see, baby.
bro.
My dog's growling at me. Like, come on, let's end
The
it.
hating is so crazy, bro.
See, baby, to close us out, bro. What would you like to say to the people?
Keep your mental health up. It's been a good month. It's been Star Wars month, so that's been great. Andor was gas.
Oh, Andor was gas.
NC Baby is the community leader. He's on top of the leaderboard.
So the podium. Well, we got C Baby at 1, RR Cinematics at 2, and High Tolerance Zay at number 3.
What's with that? What? That's the first time I'm saying that.
I know we just added it.
We literally just got an email about it. Like we were given access to this feature, and I was like, cool, fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Cool, fuck it. Yo,
see.
We appreciate y'all so much, man.
Virus.
It is Thursday, 10:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. We talked Mission Impossible. We talked The Last of Us. Again, next week we will unfortunately not be going live. First time in a while we're not going live on a Thursday. It's Brim's bachelor party, so we will be away.
We all will be away. We all will be away. We will be there.
We love y'all so much, man. Please enjoy this week off. We will be back the following week because June is going to be busy. Lots to talk about, lots to discuss.
Yep.
We will not see y'all next week, but we will see y'all the following week. Take care. Much love. Come through and chill.
Peace.
Love.
Man, y'all are cheering for next week. Y'all don't have to deal with us.
I'm tight. We missing out, bro.